owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Radio from Hell with Carrie, Bill, and Sheena. KXRK-FM and HD1. Provo.
They're here?
Oh.
Clarence in Midvale would like some cash.
In Midvale.
From Father Christmas.
Wow.
And then to give it to the road home.
Exactly.
Clarence, don't jump.
I think that's who that is.
Clarence.
Yeah, we're at the road home. It's the annual Mediathon.
The road to the road home is led right here to where we are, the Connie Crosby Family Resource Center. Resource, I think?
Yeah.
And here we are here, and we are awaiting your donations. We are awaiting your presence. If you'd like to come and visit us, you can. Then bring things for the road home. People standing by, you can pull your car around, and they'll unload your car for you. Whatever you've got in there, they will take it.
But our big push today is money, and there's lots of different ways you can do it. you can go to x96.com, click on the Mediathon button there, and donate directly through the website. Go to x96.com. Don't try to do it through the app because that didn't work so well. Just go there. Or you can Venmo, which is really easy. It's just at The Road Home.
Now, please, when you donate, there's any of them except X96. You can't stand them. You want to see them ground into dust under our boot heels. In the
they're sitting right there, Bill. Other people are.
And I don't give a rat's ass. I'll meet them out in the middle. We'll take off our shirts and we'll fight.
They're not listening.
No, they're not. No, they don't ever listen to us. Now, how are we doing with the fundraising?
We're doing pretty well. We're in the lead, but we're only 8% of the total goal for the road home right now. So we've got a long ways to go.
That's the combined totals of all the donations.
Here are the ways to give. You can call. The phone lines are open now. A lot of people prefer that. 801-819-7300. You can go to theroadhome.org and donate right on there. And you can do Venmo or PayPal at The Road Home. So lots of options.
Now, if you want to call and do a little shout out, or a lot of times people will call and they'll do a challenge. They'll say, "Hi, this is Mark the plumber, and I'm donating $50, and I want to challenge all the people who are in the Plumbers Guild to donate $50." So if you want to tell them that, they will bring that note to us.
Yeah.
And we'll read your challenge on the radio. And we have prizes too for donations, right?
Yeah. So the way it works is your donation is an automatic entry into these prizes. Carrie has a list of them.
I was going to say we've got a lot of really good stuff. Especially when you call in. We've got a trip to Las Vegas, courtesy of American Getaways.
So if you use any of those venues, calling, website, or Venmo to donate, you'll automatically be entered in to win that prize. And there's a match right now. Beans and Brews is tripling their match right now.
So $1 becomes $3.
Yeah.
So 801-819-7300. 801-819-7300. That's the number. Start calling now. Start donating. You can also do it online, theroadhome.org. Please, we would really like to help our homeless friends, our homeless neighbors, friends and neighbors here. It really is. Oh, and I have news. Nolan, remember Nolan Yawn? I got what is he, 10 years old, and he's decided he's going to be, single-handedly, and he got a moving truck. He got someplace to donate to him a moving truck, and now his father Phil tells me he did this all on his own. And then after he got the moving truck donated, Phil kind of helped him. Well, because Nolan obviously can't drive it, and Phil helped him get some drop-off points. I got a late-night text from Phil, and I don't know if we have that picture ready. Nolan is stoked, and there's a picture of Nolan in the back of the truck, and it's filled with stuff.
Good.
He said Nolan has reached his goal, and he's just thrilled. Well, if we don't have the picture available right now, we'll get it up in a little while. Because I think Phil and Nolan will be coming by with the truck that he got, filled with all kinds of stuff. Anyway, join us here, 801-819-7300. Or if you want to come here, let's see, what's the address here? How do you get here? Anybody got that handy?
Probably best if you... Well, I mean, you could come and visit, but
for sure, it's fun. People love to come and celebrate the season by joining us here. Just look for the Connie Crosby Resource Center.
It's 529 9th Avenue in Midvale.
529 9th Avenue in Midvale.
But if Midvale's, of anywhere in the valley, Midvale's addresses are weird. They do it differently. Yeah, 9th Avenue, what's that?
It's simple. You just take 7200 South, exit off of I-15. You go west for about a quarter of a mile, turn left on whatever that street is, and then left again on 9th Avenue.
Or Hear me out. You could say to your phone,
Yes, that's pretty easy too.
get me to this place, and it will tell you.
Take me to the Road Home Homeless Shelter.
Not just that. The Connie Crosby.
Yeah.
It'll do I just
Well,
put in
just
the
do
Road
the
Home.
Road Home.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
just put in the Road Home.
Yeah.
The name is frosting on the Road Home cake. That's what that is. So join us here. We're here today till 10 o'clock. We're here tomorrow from 6 to 10, and then we're gone. And perhaps to never return. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
What's ever in the wind?
I mean, we're scheduled to be back on the 5th.
Yeah.
Scheduled to be.
There's all kinds of stuff in the wind, and you never know what's going to happen.
Which is why it's more important this year than ever
Yes.
before to donate.
For us to make a really big show.
Yeah.
For us to prove that our, blue-haired listeners are generous.
Once again, we have to prove that we're worthy,
Yeah.
as we have had to prove every year for the past 35 or 40
Yeah.
years. But, I don't know, you guys.
Gosh, I don't know.
Geez, you guys are.
You should really be like everyone else
don't
who's
know.
not as successful.
Yeah,
you should really do that.
You should play Alice in Chains again.
So please, money and stuff for the Road Home. It helps. It really helps the homeless, and it helps us. So, well, does it? Because we've done very well every year, and every year they seem to forget.
Yeah.
You know what? We shouldn't be thinking about ourselves right now.
That's
We should
true.
be thinking about the homeless.
801-819-7300. Start calling now, or join us here, or go to theroadhome.org.
Yep, it's right. Easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Well, this has certainly been some farting
Well,
around.
yes.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Now, Demetra is in the chat room, and she wants to know if we take cash.
No,
Cash.
no,
We can't.
Don't do that.
I mean, I suppose you could bring it
No,
down
I
here.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
If you brought cash here, Gina, if somebody brought cash here, they wouldn't say, "I'm sorry,
No,
get out of here."
It just is difficult.
There are people here who work for the Road Home who are very responsible,
Okay.
and they would say,
Okay.
"Oh, thank you very much. We'll give you a receipt."
Give it to the TV lady. TV is more important than radio.
Do
So.
not give it to the TV lady.
Yeah.
She'll just spend it on Ozempic.
And she gets to be on TV. All right. Let's take a break. We'll be back after these messages. More from the Road Home. Your check-ins. Let's take them now.
877-602-9696. That's the number back in the studio. We'll see if we can get our phones working a little better today. This will be a test. So check in, 877-602-9696. We like to hear from you in the morning. I know I'm short, but as I look at the image on TV and I say my chair is low, I'm about 3 feet lower than Gina. What is with that?
My torso's longer than yours.
Yes, that's it.
Sit up straight.
I am.
We'll
As
take
far
a
as
break.
Gina, I'm standing up.
I've got nothing to say to that except
We'll
yes.
take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll be back after these. X96. Join.
I'm Beat Gina announcer Johnny Ola with another edition here of Beat Gina, the game show that America loves to play. Don't miss today's award-winning series, the ABC After School Special at 4:30. Peter Harris is a basketball star with a secret, and he's afraid to tell anyone. Peter is a top basketball player and, secretly, a brilliant ballet dancer. The only problem is his father and friends think ballet is for sissies.
Oh, no.
Can Peter stand up to the pressure once his secret is revealed? Don't miss It's a Special Gift with Steve Austin as Peter, Bill Sorrells as his father, and Alice Hinson as the mother, with Keen Holiday as Coach Sanford. Make sure you share this important presentation with your kids.
Please.
4:30 today on ABC's After School Special. And now, it's no secret that he's the best. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you so much, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
You know, remember those after-school specials? These days, that would be called grooming. All right. God. What a planet. Anyway, let's see. Our contestant, the randomizer, is picking, and it is Neil. Are you there?
I am here.
Oh, Neil, you're going to play Beat Gina today, so let's get a coin toss in to see who goes first. It will give you an advantage in the game. Call it heads or tails.
Let's go with tails.
All right, coin toss app says heads. Gina is triumphant.
You are one step further away from winning these tickets to see Guns N' Roses October 24th at the Delta Center.
All right, because you lost the coin toss, Neil, that means that Gina gets the first question. Multiple choice. If she answers it correctly, she gets the point. If she doesn't answer it correctly, I'll allow you to answer it correctly, and you can steal the point away. And we'll go back and forth like that till one of you has 3 points. The TV show Friends premiered on this day in 1994. So we're going to have Friends trivia for you. Gina.
Yes.
What nickname did Monica's dad give her? Is it 1, Tiny Dancer? Is it 2, Little Harmonica? Is it 3, Monica Nucleosis? Or 4, Monic at the Disco?
Little Harmonica.
Little Harmonica.
And Elliot Gould played her dad.
Is that right? Okay.
Did either of them play the harmonica at any point?
I don't think so.
Apparently not.
Oh, that's dumb.
All right.
Neil, it's 1-0. Neil's turn.
Neil's question. Here we go. Let's go to this. What did Phoebe legally change her name to? Is it 1, Princess Consuela Banana Hammock? 2, Smelly Cat's Mommy? 3, Regina Phalange? Or 4, Nita Lee Hirschlag?
Let's go with that first one.
Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
There we go. 1 for Neil. It's 1-1. Gina's turn now.
All right, let's see. Gina, what was the original name of the show? When they were developing it, it wasn't called Friends.
Okay.
They had another idea of it. What was the original name of the show Friends? Was it 1, Mein Kampf? Was it 2, Triumph of the Will? 3, Insomnia Cafe? Or 4, Central Perk?
Central Perk?
See, when she asked these questions,
Central Perk.
I'm terribly sorry.
She always has a querulous note in her voice, no matter what.
I know.
Does go to Neil for the steal.
One more time with the answers.
The answers: 1, Mein Kampf; 2, Triumph of the Will; or 3, Insomnia Cafe.
Let's go with the Insomnia.
That would be a good choice.
It's 2-1 for Neil, and Neil controls the question. This could be the end.
It wasn't a good choice. That's why they changed the name. That's not a good choice.
No, Neil made a good choice.
Neil made a good choice. So it's Neil's question?
Yes.
All right,
And
Neil?
He could win on this.
What is the name of the comic book that Ross made when he was young? Now, all of these are real, except for the correct answer, which obviously was on the show and fake. So what was the name of the comic book Ross made when he was young? Was it 1, Battle Pope; 2, Science Boy; 3, Six Gun Gorilla; or 4, Shirtless Bear Fighter?
Let's try the Science Boy.
Very good, Neil.
Woo-hoo!
Good. You're a Friends aficionado, apparently.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I guessed on that last one, but I used to watch the show.
All right,
I
Neil,
remember that.
congratulations. You have won the prize, and we'll tell you how to get it if you just hang on the line, all right?
Guns N' Roses tickets.
Very
good.
Hang on.
Somebody just sent me this. I didn't realize, but the after-school special, a special gift, they won a Peabody Award for that episode.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, listen, I've got to go. I've got ballet class coming up.
Oh, good. Let's get this over with.
All right, we will officially begin the program, and then we'll go to your check-ins. I don't know, do we have a sponsor here, Gina?
Yes, Avenged Sevenfold with Good Charlotte, August 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. And that's going to be the prize for Frank Christ Presents coming up, which you could play live if you come down here to the Connie Crosby Road Home Family Resource Center, or we can do that on the phone. Either way.
We'll go to your check-ins in just a second then. 877-602-9696 as we broadcast live here from the Connie Crosby Homeless Resource Center, the Road Home Homeless Shelter. Here we are. All right, the moon is, let's see, 2.3% of full. It's a waning crescent moon. The moon, what there is of it, will rise today at 6:55 a.m. Today being Thursday. It's the 18th day of December in the year of our Lord. Woo, Jesus Christ, 2025. It's Bake Cookies Day.
Ooh,
okay.
You heard me.
All right.
Bake some cookies. It's National Roast Suckling Pig Day.
Even better.
You heard me.
Okay.
Roast a suckling pig.
Yeah.
And let's see, it's Wear a Plunger on Your Head Day.
Boy, I didn't think this day could get any better.
I guess that's, and there was a picture there of a guy with a plunger on his head. I guess it's just a day giving you the license to be silly.
Sure.
And it's National Twin Day for all of you out there who have twins. And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's the Radio from Hell show, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. I'm Bill Allred, shorter than Gina Barberi. What is that's so weird? Hi, I'm Bill Allred. That's Gina Barberi, another Lord of Morning Radio. Katie for short is our fine producer.
Right over here.
And she's, there. Hi, Katie. Let's see, we've got all kinds of help here. Zach and Alyssa and...
our old friend Jake's here.
Oh, Jake is here?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, and some of our engineering staff is here. Back at the studio, we have Nick, of course. Nick's your buddy, Nick's your pal, running the board, and Dawson in the control room. And Hudson is probably lurking about as well.
So check-ins, 877-602-9696. You can text us to 33986.
And before we get to that, hi, Nick Davis back at the control board. It is very easy to Venmo. I just did it myself at the road home, but you can always click on the links back on the website to make sure you have a secure, direct way to that Venmo link.
Oh, I see your Venmo there too, Nick, and it's interesting. They take coins, apparently.
Yes. Well,
less than $1.
Stop it. I will pose the threat yet again this year while we are in the lead right now. If we, for whatever reason, falter and fall behind, every hour I will replace the song we are behind with Christmas shoes.
No.
Oh my God.
And if you think I'm kidding,
he's serious, folks.
I know we're the bosses, but he's in control.
If you think I'm kidding, I have it prepped and ready to go at any time.
No.
Folks, he's not bluffing. Listen to him.
That is my threat for the good of the world.
He's not bluffing.
Do we have any check-ins on the phone, Nick?
Yeah, let's start with that Dawn.
Let's try that.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, this is Planet Earth calling Dawn.
Top of the morning to you, Lordies.
How are you, Dawn?
Stuck in my car in traffic. Sorry again. I would be able to get onto my phone.
Sorry.
Am I coming through?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Okay, so the other.
See you next year.
All right, Dawn,
God bless you. Happy holidays.
Thanks, Dawn. Say hi to the folks on your planet.
Wait, thanks for the road home, too. You guys are the best.
Thanks, Dawn.
Thank you.
All right, Dawn. People want to know how Radio from Hell gets credit if they donate via Venmo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently, there is not a place to give credit when you donate via Venmo.
I just put in X96 in the message,
memo.
And that's
in the message
pledge.
But I don't know if that. I wonder if that goes in.
I would say
it was working last year.
Yeah, I would say we get credit.
No, I mean, so it did. So they will add that into the X96 total.
Here's hoping.
Okay.
We also have Artie on the line.
Artie Fufkin?
Happy
Happy holidays, y'all.
Oh, Artie, I miss you. How are you?
How are you, bitches? You guys are so great. Oh, hey, just want to wish you a happy holiday, you know, and because it's the holiday season, I just want to make sure that everyone is safe this holiday season. So I have a public service announcement to help out, and I've even written a catchy jingle so everyone will remember. So in case they have this issue, this is a good setup for a bit. I'm sorry.
I know, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I'm trying to set it up.
Okay.
Am I doing good?
You're doing great.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a helpful tip to make sure that this holiday season is more delightful, that this doesn't happen. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Don't put a fish up your ass. Don't put a fish up your ass. Don't put a fish up your... Don't put a fish up your... Don't put a fish up your ass. And I need you to, in round two, let's have you, chime in. Okay, ready?
Artie. I'm sorry, there's not going to be a round two. Artie, no round two.
Bill!
No round two.
You're going to come in after Gina.
No, I'm not.
Gina first, then you.
No, Artie.
Don't put a fish up your ass. Okay,
not Artie.
Gina. Bill, it's not your turn.
Artie.
Don't put a fish up your...
Okay.
Bill, go ahead. Bill, it's your turn. Don't put a fish...
I think we're losing him.
Hey, Artie, thanks for calling us.
I think we're losing you.
I'm sorry, Artie, we're losing you.
Don't put a fish up
So long.
Sorry, Artie.
That's it.
We'll see you.
In spite of that,
Give to the road home.
theroadhome.org, please.
Please, as a matter of fact, if somebody please donate $50 right now.
Yeah, just to wash the sins away.
801-819-7300. That's the number to call to make a donation over the phone. Say we never hear that song again.
Say what you will, he does have the spirit.
He does. A couple of texts I want to read real quick. Check-ins. Melanie in Mill Creek here. I donated, and I'll have you know my hair is purple. See? Purple-haired people donate.
Hey.
Wait a minute, they have money?
Apparently.
Liberals have money.
And they're generous and kind.
Yeah.
Sometimes conservatives have purple hair.
It's true.
Not often.
No, but sometimes.
Let's see. Dominic, the hook and dump driver, checking in, just made my second donation to make sure X96 stays in the lead.
Oh, thank you.
Hope everybody gets out there and does their part today. Let's see. Who else we got? Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you, Gina. People loving the Christmas song that we opened with.
The Kinks.
Yeah, not Artie's song.
Not Artie's song, no. So far, no love for the Fish song. Let's Melanie and Milk. Let's see, Jello Salad Annie. We'll let you know when I donate. Johnny B checking in from home after a hospital stay.
Get better, Johnny B.
Meshach of Erda, Mike in Nashville, A. Arlo Gumby, thank you for the kinks. Jamaica John checking in. Let's see, I used to live at the road home. If the metric for staying on the air is collecting donations, I'm going to add this to the ultimate list of things that must go. Okay. Woodworker Willie, Perry City listener, checking in. I'm giving my first live company training today. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Mikel of Reno, Derek the Cable Guy, Tristan from the most west of Jordans, Tim the Tree Guy, Paul from the most August of Ogdens, checking in. Bus driver Choi, Amazon Amberly, Metal Shop Mark, Chef Roy checking in. I'm wishing great bounties for donation.
Thank you.
Let's see, Mr. G-Man checking in. Isn't anybody going to help that poor Nick, says Greg. Patrick, the friendly neighborhood middle school teacher, Dave of Westbrook. Looks like everybody's here.
All right.
Let's go. Wendover Karen checking in. Traffic, please.
Right Wing Wade. Good morning, Wade. He says checking in from I-15, both lanes and directions moving nicely. There was some emergency maintenance. I don't know if this was a slide or what. Westbound Provo Canyon Road, US 189 at milepost 9. The right two lanes are blocked there. And that's the only thing that UDOT's reporting. 986, and I will pass it along.
All right, we will take a break. We will play a song. After that song, it's Big Boy News, and Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll have that for you coming up all before 7 o'clock. Broadcasting live from the road home, the homeless shelter. Make your donation today at x96.com. X96. Silly me.
We have
The
we
club
have,
mix?
We
Yeah.
have begging for money to get to, Carrie. We don't have time for the long version.
I guess so.
Go to theroadhome.org right now. We're here at the Road Home ourselves, but you can go right online and donate. We are in the lead currently. 10% only of the overall target raised so far. So we're doing well, but a long way to go.
Yeah. The money's being matched right now by whom?
Oh, by the Crosby family.
Oh, Connie Crosby's family. The shelter named after Connie Crosby recently, within the last couple of years, I think.
And this is a triple match.
Triple match. So today, well, right now, at this moment, your $1 becomes $3.
Yeah, for this hour. So make sure don't wait, because I don't know what next hour will bring. But right now we're at a triple match. So theroadhome.org. You can Venmo at the Road Home, but best to go to theroadhome.org, I think.
All right. Well, we do have big boy news right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We're going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities just fine. One of them is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Pick the dead one correctly. You will win.
Tickets to Avenged Sevenfold.
Nice. Avenged Sevenfold tickets. All you got to do is call and line up and play the game. 877-602-9696, and we will play right after this. Big Boy News and Pinuendo, brought to you by
The Ballet West Nutcracker is a holiday must-see, performed live with the Ballet West Orchestra to the timeless music of Tchaikovsky. The Nutcracker must close December 27th. Tickets at balletwest.org.
New.
Well, we mentioned this yesterday, speaking of dead celebrities, but we didn't have a story about it in front of us. Gil Gerard, sir. His manager, Tina Presley-Borick, his wife, Janet Gerard, posted a posthumous Facebook message he left behind for fans that read, in part, "Don't waste your time on anything that doesn't thrill you or bring you love. I'll see you out there somewhere in the cosmos."
Thanks, Buck.
Beady, 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 beady.
I didn't know Buck Rogers only ran 2 seasons.
Yeah, 2 seasons
Like,
only.
how can it loom so large when there's only 2
because
seasons?
there were 3 channels back then.
And because of Aaron Gray.
And Aaron Gray.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
She, Wilma Deering. Oh, man. Oh, man. There was a, I think there was a...
Pants in the future,
Oh,
right?
man.
Is that what it is?
There was a made-for-TV movie, I think. And then that gave rise to the series, as I recall. Or was it a theatrical?
It was made for theaters, yeah. And then like Battlestar Galactica, they tested it in theaters. It went okay. They put it on TV. It was too expensive and didn't garner the ratings that they thought it should be getting, even though there were only 3 channels.
Yeah. And it was kind of campy and it was kind of fun. So. Anyway, Gil
Anytime
Gerard.
Gil Gerard danced, I laughed my ass off.
All right, so let's move on to other things. Police are investigating after human bones were found in the Nevada desert over the weekend. The Elko County Sheriff's Office said they were called to an area near Devil's Gate, that's located north of I-80, after somebody reported finding bones. Officials didn't say how exactly the bones were found or by whom. Deputies responded and confirmed that the bones were human. They said that the remains were buried in a shallow grave. The initial investigation was unable to determine how long the skeletal remains had been buried. They have not been identified, but a full autopsy is being conducted. The sheriff's office said they're investigating the case as a homicide. If you know who buried that body out in the desert, you should contact the Elko County Sheriff's Office. So after the U.S. Department of Justice dropped charges this summer against a Utah doctor accused of running a fake COVID-19 vaccination card scheme, the plastic surgeon told Fox 13 News that he had hoped to never go back to court again. But that's exactly where Dr. Kurt Moore found himself earlier this month, where a state jury sided with a former patient who allegedly suffered severe complications after he performed her abdominoplasty or tummy tuck. The jury awarded the woman nearly $900,000, including about $50,000 for past medical expenses, $25,000 for future ones, and $800,000
for pain and suffering
in economic damages.
Wow.
The complaint contended that as her infection worsened, the patient reached out to the Plastic Surgery Institute of Utah, where Dr. Moore. Now remember, this is the guy who Pam Bondi came in and said, "Stop prosecuting him for this COVID thing."
Yeah.
He signed up to be a provider for COVID vaccines with no intention of ever administering them. He threw them away, and then he faked COVID vaccine cards for people.
And so the federal court trial here in Utah was about to get underway, or was underway, and Pam Bondi at Donald Trump's behest came in and said, "No, we're not going to prosecute him." But the state jury got him for this. The complaint contended that as the woman's infection worsened, the patient reached out to the Plastic Surgery Institute where Dr. Moore worked, but says Moore never saw her and never followed up despite her complaints and obvious complications. She was ultimately hospitalized and faced years of recovery and necessary revision surgery. Moore's license remains active with the Utah Department of Professional Licensing. Somebody ought to check that right now.
Yeah.
Moore's website states that he's continuing to practice at Freedom Surgical and Aesthetics in Midvale.
Freedom. Right.
By the way, again, that's if you have anything scheduled with Dr. Moore, you might want to have a second thought about that. He is currently facing separate medical malpractice complaints related to a flash fire that occurred. Oh my God, this guy's a real. This flash fire occurred while he was performing a breast implant removal and replacement surgery. Apparently, He was using some alcohol, and it started a fire.
Wow.
And the wwoman who was performing she got burned.
Jeez.
God, what a guy. And parents who took their kids to him to get a saline injection.
Yep.
Way to go, parents.
Yep.
Way to go. Let's see. Donald Trump delivered a politically charged speech last night, carried live in prime time on some television.
It was more of a yell than a speech.
Well, and it was more of a campaign speech,
seeking to blame the blame for economic challenges on Democrats. He's putting it on Democrats while announcing that he's sending a $1,176 bonus checks to U.S. troops for Christmas.
That ain't gonna happen.
Now, nobody I heard this morning, I heard 4 or 5 different accounts of that story, has pointed out the significance of a $1,776 bonus check. It's $1,776.
Yeah. So it's all Democrats' fault.
Yeah.
You have the majority in both places. You have the majority, all 3 places, including the media.
Trump has promised an economic boom, and yet inflation has stayed elevated, and the job market has weakened sharply in the wake of his import taxes.
Yep.
Trump suggested that his tariffs, I love that word, tariffs, which are partly responsible for booming consumer prices, would fund a new warrior dividend.
Nope.
That's what he's going to use it for, he said. 1776.
Nope.
I bet they don't get it.
Not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. And let's see, Donald Trump's first term, the economy was a relative strength of his. I mean, the economy was strong in spite of him in his first term. During the 2024 presidential campaign, his promise to lower prices in a country grappling with post-COVID inflation propelled him back into office, but it's not going so well now. And I was coming in, well, Kerry, to be fair, former Secret Service agent, turned podcaster, turned deputy director at the FBI.
Which is a real job that he is not qualified and does not want to do.
Dan Bungingo is apparently going to step down as the number 2 official at the FBI.
Well, it's harder to lie when so many people are watching.
Bungingo at the FBI has been known for his volcanic on social media. I will be leaving my position with the FBI in January, he wrote. He said, I've got to go back to my job as a podcaster.
See, I can lie more frequently there.
China. Let's see, how much time do we have, by the way?
A couple of minutes.
China's clean energy push is powering, and I've saw stuff, flying taxis, food delivery drones, and bullet trains. China's experiments in clean energy makes it feel, for people who are there, they say, it feels like we're living in the future.
The jet age?
Kind of. I saw a statistic yesterday. Electric vehicles, 10% in the United States, 30% in Europe, over 50% in China, electric vehicles.
I love both of mine.
Why can't we see what's going on here?
Because we're ruled by money.
Oil. China has had massive pollution problems.
Yeah.
Massive pollution problems because of burning so much coal.
And
all the time.
They went to wind and solar.
And they haven't completely, but they looked at the problem and said, we've got to fix this because it's killing us. This pollution is killing us, and that's why over 50% of their vehicles are electric vehicles. I talked to a guy some time ago. That's a guy we know who went to visit his son, I forget what his son was doing in China. Had some job there, and he said I went to China. He said I saw the future.
Yeah,
I saw the future.
Well, it's like that in Japan.
Also, point out that the Chinese have been, and I'm not condoning their form of government. I don't care for their form of government.
No.
But I would also point out that the Chinese have been governing themselves for centuries.
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, rather than 250
More than
years.
250.
So, exactly. I mean,
maybe they have something figured out.
Some things.
Yeah.
Some things.
Not their government.
No, but see, the reason this is because they just do it. They don't ask for input or permission,
That's true.
They just do it. So, and we
and everybody has to have a say in America. And right now, the people who have the say are not very bright, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
All right, sports weather traffic.
Well, Bill, Utah Valley rolled all over your Wildcats last night, 90-74. You loved it?
It was so fun. You get out there and they start rolling on you.
Let's see. The Jazz. They play the Lakers tonight. That's a home game at 7 o'clock. The Utah Mammoth won last night. They beat the Detroit Red Wings 4-1. Let's see what else we got. And the world's tallest teen, 7 feet 9 inches, has become the tallest player to score a basketball in the history of college basketball. Olivier Roux plays for the Florida Gators, dunked on his side, beat St. Francis 102-61 on Wednesday. He's 19 years old. He's from Canada. He's the tallest player to play in a college court when he made his first appearance.
Is he any good?
Apparently, yeah.
I mean, you can be that tall and not be able to do anything.
He was declared the tallest teenager by Guinness in 2021. Back then, he was only 7 feet 5 inches tall. He's grown another 4 inches.
Jesus.
He's almost 8 feet tall.
How tall is the tallest player in the NBA, I
wonder? Not 8 feet.
Let's see. I have it right here. If he were to enter the game's top level, he would be above any of its current players in team height.
Yeah.
The NBA lists 21-year-old French sensation Victor Wembanyama as the tallest. He is 7 feet 4 inches. Zach Edey is 7 feet 3 inches, but he would be the tallest anywhere. That's your sports weather. Boy, there were hurricane force winds yesterday.
Yeah, briefly there were, yeah.
Yeah, really, and it got really warm. We broke a record with warmth yesterday, 67.
Well, I knew it was warm. I was out running errands yesterday, but
I try to break a record with warmth every day.
That's why they call him Mr. Warmth.
That's right.
So we shouldn't have any of that today, partly sunny, and it is colder, so behind all that warmth and wind, only 49 for a high today.
That's what they also say about me. It's warmth, but it's also wind.
Tomorrow there's about a 40% chance of rain, high of 56. But do we have a contestant? Do we need to ask for one before I go on?
We have a contestant.
Okay.
We do.
Let's see. Traffic, if we've got anything to tell you about. Oh, looks like there's some issues down in Utah County. Let me refresh this, see if I can give you the most up-to-date traffic information possible. Crash southbound I-15 Main Street. This is milepost 278 American Fork off to the right shoulder. There's also a crash northbound I-15 just a mile south of Pleasant Grove Boulevard, and there's emergency maintenance westbound Provo Canyon Road. That's US 89 in Utah County. The right lane is blocked there. That's traffic.
Frank Christ.
Oh, hello everyone.
There. I can sort of sense where you are, Frank.
Yeah, I'm not visible.
Frank. Usually when he's in our studio, Frank makes himself visible to us. But because there are so many, you don't want to scare all of these people.
I don't want to frighten these.
We're used to your bony presence.
I'm comfortable with you, Frank.
Frank Christ is here. Frank is the reaper of celebrity souls.
You took Gil Gerard.
I did. Oh, he danced. It was really kind of ridiculous looking.
Frank is, he reaps the souls of celebrities after they die. He doesn't kill them.
No.
He loves the celebrities.
I love our precious celebrities, except for James Woods.
Why do you love them so much?
Because we all want to be just like them. Yeah. Everything they say and do is right.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Frank joins us every weekday to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
It's a very macabre game in which a contestant tries to win a prize based on the death of a precious celebrity. And do we have a contestant, Nick?
Yeah, we have Will on the line.
Will is on the phone.
Will, how are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. I'm just fine.
That's good to hear, Will. That's good. Now, Will, if you identify the dead celebrity in this list, you will win what, Gina?
X96 welcomes Avenged Sevenfold with Good Charlotte August 25th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
All right, Will, Frank has given me a list of actors, 4 actors on this list. 3 of them are.
That's fine.
But one of them is taking a dirt nap.
Oh.
And you have to decide which one that is to win the prize. Will, because it's National Twin Day, Frank gave me a list of actors in movies about twins. Here we go. Select the dead one. Number 1 is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Often called the Muscles from Brussels, Van Damme was a karate and kickboxing competitor before he turned to acting. He was in several successful action movies like Double Impact, Hard Target, Time Cop, Sudden Death. Van Damme played ass-kicking twins in the movie Double Impact. Number 1 is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Number 2 is Jim Beaver. He was in Sister Act, Bad Girls, and Magnolia. He was Ellsworth on Deadwood. Also on the series, he was on the series Supernatural. He was in Big Love and Justified. Jim Beaver was in Adaptation, in which Nick Cage plays twins. Number 2, Jim Beaver. Number 3 is Julie Harris. She won five Tony Awards on the New York stage, and she had a remarkable film career as well in such movies as The Haunting, Requiem for a Heavyweight, Harper with Paul Newman, and Reflections in a Golden Eye. Her twin movie, based on a Stephen King novel, The Dark Half. Number 3, Julie Harris. And finally, Michael Gross. He was Steve Keaton on the sitcom Family Ties, survivalist Burt Gummer in the Tremors film franchise, and some of his other TV credits include Boston Legal, How I Met Your Mother, ER, and Parks and Rec. He was in Big Business, in which Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin play 2 sets of identical twins. I bet that was a terrible movie. So there you go. 4 actors, one of them dead. Will, which one is it?
Is it Michael Gross?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, he's fine.
He's
fine. He's still out in the desert trying to hunt the graboids.
He's 78. Listen, I'll give you another chance, though. Listen carefully, Will. Is it Jean-Claude Van Damme? Is it Jim Beaver? Or is it Julie Harris?
Can I change my answer?
Yes.
I think it's Julie Harris.
You're correct.
Wow, this is unprecedented.
That's great. We let you go for the second choice.
Yes.
Julie Harris, she died in 2013. She was 87 years old. She was a great actress and a lovely woman. I'm sure it was very sad to take her, wasn't it, Frank?
I didn't like taking Julie. She was lovely.
Yes. All right, congratulations, Will. You've won the prize, Avenged Sevenfold tickets. Hang on the line, and I think Dawson will help you out there. Hang on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, well, I have to go check on Keith Richards.
Whoa.
Keith? Yeah, they just said they're not going to tour because he's not up for it. I hope he's all right.
He's just tired. He's fine.
He's looked dead for years.
That's true.
I'll go check on Steven Spielberg as well. 79
I think
today.
he's all right.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Good luck with your fundraising.
Thank you.
Frank.
Speaking of that, we just got this really nice text. We just donated $8.33 to the road home. That was all I had left on my Venmo account. You guys are so amazing to help with this. That's a great point.
That's nice.
$8.33 will go a long way. It's tripled this hour. And they sent that into Venmo. That's just at the road home. But I think the easiest way to do it is just go to theroadhome.org and donate right on there. Traffic, let me give you a little bit of that. Crash northbound I-15, 1 mile south of Pleasant Grove Boulevard. 2 right lanes are affected there. And I don't know if this is the same accident. It's kind of in the same area. This is southbound I-15, just south of Main Street in American Fork. Very, very close to each other, these 2 accidents, causing some slowage down there in Utah County. You can text us if you want, 33986. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more in employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure & Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
All right, KXRK Provo, we will take a break. We'll be back after these messages with just a little bit of geek news, because I don't really have a lot. And more from the road home. The homeless shelter will be here until 10 this morning. Stand by for that. It's X96.
Well, we ought to remind people again we'll be in the Pride Parade on Sunday. And I wish I had a better memory as to how many years
How many years we've been
Yeah.
in the parade, doing the parade?
It's been.
I remember we had to fight to get into it
Yeah, our management didn't think it would be a good idea for us to be
at
in
the
it.
time, yeah.
The ownership of the station at that time said, we shouldn't be in a gay pride parade. I don't think so. And then finally, we finally talked them into it, and so they let us do it. Then they said, but they wouldn't let the country station.
They said, well, I don't think the country station should be.
And I was like, you never heard of a gay cowboy? You never.
Brokeback
no?
Mountain?
Never, not even before that.
Well, the gay rodeo.
Yeah.
I don't think they have that anymore. But
I think they do. I did see something about that.
oh, they.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I forget the guy's name who was one of the organizers. I met him a few years ago and hung out with him for a while. Just the nicest old cowboy you could ever want to meet. He's just skinny cowboy.
If you want to find out more about all the stuff going on for Pride, it starts today, and all the information is at utahpridecenter.org. We'll be in the parade on Sunday. But don't wait till Sunday to participate. You can do stuff all weekend there.
Yeah, there's music acts, and you can buy VIP tickets that'll get you in all 3 days, and I think the VIP tickets come with like drink tickets and that kind of thing. So.
And if you're wondering what your ticket price goes for, this is to help out the Utah Pride Center. They provide all kinds of services for all ages of people. They're just there for you. They're a center that's fighting, 12 months a year to help people that need that assistance.
I'm racking my brain now because we were talking about the gay rodeo. And there was a Marvel comic character. I read this, and it was great. That it's been around forever as a cowboy. Two Gun Kid, I think, was the name of it. And then they retooled him and made him gay. And it was like a 4 or 5 issue limited series, and it was just so well done. Darwin Cook, I think, did the artwork on it. But then that reminded me that another comic book company got the rights to Snagglepuss. You remember the
Snagglepuss,
the cartoon panther?
Exit stage left.
And they wrote him with all the other Hanna-Barbera characters in the comic book as well. And he was a gay playwright in the 30s.
I can see that.
It was a great read, still available.
Yeah, Bill, the Utah Gay Rodeo. UtahGayRodeo.com. They're still around. Founded in 1979.
We had them on the show a while ago.
Yeah.
It's founded in 1979, operated as a group of local country western gays helping out the community. They're still around.
And they're nice guys. And,
June 16th through the 18th at the Golden Spike Event Center, Crossroads of the West Rodeo.
Regional rodeo featuring there you go. Well, I don't know if the country station should be in the
Yes,
I don't
of course
know.
they
Pride
should.
Parade.
Are there gay cowboys?
Yes, there's
Really?
There's gay everything.
What?
I was going to say one of my best friends was a country music radio program director.
There's not
Who's
some
gay.
segment where.
Are there gay baseball players?
Yes.
How about gay mountain climbers?
Yes.
Really? Gay policemen?
Yes.
What?
I know, right?
Gay farmers?
Uh-huh.
No
Yes.
gay farmers.
Nope, there are.
What?
Sure.
My worldview is shattered.
Zach reminds me, it was the Rawhide Kid, not the Two Gun Kid. Rawhide Kid was Marvel's gay cowboy. Yes,
That makes much more sense.
a little bit more sense.
The rawhide.
But a great read. It really was. All right, then we will we'll take a break.
Gay board members?
Yes. Just got a text from George in Tooele, who donated at theroadhome.org. Thanks, George. See, all the way from Tooele, you can donate.
They have internet in Tooele?
Yeah, they do. Theroadhome.org, you can call in a donation, 801-819-7300. You can Venmo, too. Put X96 in the little memo of that, if you would, at the Road Home.
Call 801-819-7300. 801-819-7300. Give your donation to somebody on the phone. They will help you out. And make sure you tell them it's on behalf of X96. And they should be bringing us some names of people who've been calling.
I would hope.
Yeah.
Yes. So theroadhome.org or 801-819-7300. All right, Geek News brought to you by
Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
All right, now after about a year of rumors, we finally have our first look at Steven Spielberg's next blockbuster.
And it's not what you thought it was going to be.
Not what I thought.
What did you think it was going to be?
I was secretly hoping, although I knew in my heart it wouldn't happen, that it would be a sequel to Close Encounters. Because he said, this is my UFO movie. I said, well, you did a UFO movie, sir.
What's it called?
And it was a great movie.
What's this one called?
This one is called Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day.
So we have a trailer for it there. Yeah. And it's not what I expected. It's not what anyone.
It's clearly not anything to do with Close Encounters.
No, nothing. It's its own universe. You got Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, as humanity starts to reckon with the idea that we are not alone in the universe, which was Close Encounters' theme. Emily Blunt's Kansas weatherwoman gets thrust into the global spotlight after she channels an alien message live on TV.
Oh.
She's standing there giving the weather and then stops.
They speak through her?
And she just starts like clicking, making clicking noises.
That's kind of an interesting thing.
That kind of a thing, you know. So disclosure, we're guessing disclosure that there are in fact aliens and the government's been hiding it. That's the story. So go and watch that trailer, take a look at it. And get a load of Emily Blunt's guttural clicking.
I love her. I think she's great.
I was going to say, anything she does is wonderful, so it's fine. But so go take a look at that, Steven Spielberg's latest. Are you watching this Monarch Legacy of the Monsters on your Apple TV? You know, it's the Godzilla show.
I'm not. I didn't. No, you liked it. I didn't care for it much.
It takes place in two timelines, and Kurt Russell and his son Wyatt.
You like Wyatt, don't you?
I like everybody that's in it.
They play the same character, just in different timelines. You know,
great idea.
Wyatt's a younger version of Kurt Russell. Well, apparently everyone has spoken, and they like Wyatt better than Kurt. He's getting his own show.
Oh, okay.
As a spin-off? Or
as a spin-off, yeah. The Monsterverse loves the Russell family, especially Wyatt Russell. He will be playing Colonel Lee Shaw in a new show he will be producing, and it's about the younger version of his father's character, just a little slightly older than what it is in this show. It will follow the story of Colonel Lee Shaw, an American operative who in 1984 went on a secret mission behind enemy lines in an attempt to stop the Soviets from unleashing a horrific new Titan big enough to destroy the United States and turn the tide of the Cold War. I'm secretly hoping it's Mechagodzilla. But
now, will Monarch still be going?
Yes, well? Monarch is going to continue.
And will he still be in Monarch?
And he will still be in that. So there we go. Which does not leave him much time to be the Temu Captain America in the MCU.
And don't forget Salt Lake Film Society over Christmas is doing that Godzilla
marathon.
So it could be you could do both.
Indeed. And finally, let's talk a little bit about Star Wars.
Okay.
All right. Disney released a slew of self-congratulatory stats about its streaming services, Hulu and Disney Plus and all that. Among the standouts are two Star Wars-related ones, which would be The Mandalorian, crossed 1 billion hours streamed. And May 4th, Star Wars Day, was the busiest day on Disney+. So that would lead you to believe that Star Wars is dominating streaming and therefore the world. But wait.
What?
There's something standing in Star Wars' way from dominating. And it's a little blue Australian dog.
Oh, really?
Bluey is huge. 26.5 million rewatches. And then there's Moana 2, biggest movie of the year, over 80 million rewatches. Alien Earth on Hulu, FX biggest premiere on streaming, racking up over 100 million views, hours of viewing total. So anybody who tries to tell you that Alien Earth was a failure, they wrong. But Mandalorian was one of several big-name shows or movies that reached 1 billion hours of streaming last year, including The Golden Girls.
Well, yeah.
That is comfort food. That is why. It really is.
Encanto, which I enjoyed. Malcolm in the Middle. Law and Order SVU. Family Guy. And Futurama.
If you go back and watch Golden Girls, catch an episode or 2 or 3, I used to look down on it, but then you go back and you go, wait a minute.
They're funny.
This is a pretty finely crafted show. The lines are good, the actors are good.
And if you're watching Pluribus, that's her comfort food.
That's what she watches.
She lays around and watches Golden Girls.
I love that show. Anyway, there's some geek news for you. Thank you very much. A little bit, just a little bit. Because the priority today is raising money for the homeless shelter.
One geek question: are there people saying that Alien Earth was a failure?
There are those who say, "Oh, it was terrible. It just didn't work. It was terrible." No, I got news for you. It was popular and it worked.
It was great.
We are at the road home, and we are doing our Mediathon here. Now, what does that mean, Mediathon? It's not just us. There are many radio stations and TV stations here, and we are competing against all of them to raise money for the road home. And so far, we're in the lead. Right now, X96 has raised $21,404.
What's our nearest competitor?
Is our old friend John Smith over at the Arrow.
Who's not here right now.
So don't mention him again.
Okay.
Just mention the amount.
$11,955. So
I like John Smith just fine, but don't mention him again.
So your donations, lots of different ways to give. Easiest way, just go to theroadhome.org because you can donate right online there and give us credit, which we think is important.
Or you can call in to a bank of operators is standing by.
That is, they are actually.
Yeah, 801-819-7300, 801-819-7300. Make sure you tell them that your donation that you're calling in is on behalf of X96.
Now this hour, let's see, the match is from the Huntsman Family Foundation, matching dollar for dollar today. So your $1 becomes $2, $10, $20. You don't have to donate a big amount of money. If you don't have it, we heard from a friend of the program earlier who said, I had $8.33 in my Venmo account and I sent it over there. Perfect. Every little bit helps.
Now, if you want to come by here, you can. You can come to the road home. Just do a Google search for, or a map search for the road home. It's in Midvale. And you can get right here. They will come. You can bring your car. They'll unload your car, whatever you're bringing for the road home. And you can come in and say hi if you'd like to do that.
All right. Boners and big...
I had traffic.
Oh, you had traffic.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry, traffic. Then we'll get to it.
Crash northbound Washington Boulevard, 20th Street in Ogden. 2 left lanes of the 3 are blocked. Several incidents northbound I-15 in Utah County. We've got one in Linden at milepost 273, 1 mile south of Pleasant Grove Boulevard at 274. And we also have a crash westbound SR 201 32nd West. That's in West Valley. And whatever you're seeing, you can always text us. We have access to our text line here. Moni from Taylorsville just donated $20. Thank you, Moni, for that. Yeah, you can text that to us, too, if you like. Let's see. Police are investigating on Van Winkle eastbound past 9th. East Patrick, the friendly neighborhood middle school teacher. Good morning, Patrick. Yeah, send us whatever you're seeing at 33986.
All right, here are the boner candidates you'll be voting for momentarily. Boner candidate number 1, Walk of Fame or Walk of Shame? Boner candidate number 2, well, are you independent or not independent? And boner candidate number 3, Sarah was convinced the puppy needed her, and so she said goodbye to $800.
Wow. Okay. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by. Broadcasting live from the road home. Go to theroadhome.org to give. X96. Curious, Gina, is this technically a list?
Oh, not technically. It absolutely is a list.
It is absolutely a
Yes.
list? Okay, well then let me get this going here. All right.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
I have a list of the 10 best pop culture Halloween costumes for this year. You might think it's a little early, but no, you got to start thinking about your Halloween costume.
I'll guess one of the most obvious ones and let you guess the other one, Carrie.
Okay.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah?
Robert Oppenheimer.
Yeah, and Barbie, of course.
And Barbie. Those would be the two most obvious ones. Are they on there?
My suggestion / guess is someone who attended Burning Man, and they have plastic bags on their feet around their what are those sandals called? The
Birkenstocks?
Birkenstocks. Yeah. That's what I would do.
That is a great one. Carrie, that is not on here, but I hope somebody takes it. Yes, of course, Barbie and Ken.
Yes.
Oh, Ken, of course, yeah. And Oppenheimer,
But
right?
surprisingly,
No?
Oppenheimer is not.
No? Oppie is not on there?
And that is an easy costume to do.
Yeah. How about Lauren Boebert? Is she on there? Lauren Boebert at the theater?
There needs
Well, yeah,
to be.
I was going to say, so there's always the slutty whatever,
Yeah.
the slutty nurse.
The slutty congressman.
Yeah, the slutty.
Yeah.
It's not on.
Not
here,
on there.
But also a good suggestion. Let's see. Number 10.
Okay.
This is a couple's costume.
A couple's costume. Oh, no. Nothing's coming to me.
Beth and Rip from Yellowstone. That's
I-
easy. He's just a
yeah, but-
cowboy,
yeah,
and
and
she's
she's
a train wreck.
And
so.
she's a buxom blonde.
Number 9 is an oldie but a goodie, but it's come back around again because there's been a lot of new movies made about Elvis.
Okay.
So
Elvis is back.
yeah, young Elvis, old fat Elvis. You have various Elvises.
They're Elvi. It's Elvi, Gina.
Number 8 is Bridgerton's Daphne Bridgerton.
I wouldn't know who that is.
She's.
I mean, I know the name of the show, but if somebody came up to me dressed as that, I'd go, "Who are you?" And they say Daphne from Bridgerton. I go, "I don't know."
You don't know.
No.
You're Maverick from Top Gun. That's easy. That's just a jumpsuit and,
easy.
and
when you
sunglasses.
and you have to be under 6 feet tall.
That's true.
have to be
That's
short,
That is
kinda short.
part of the costume. Carrie, I'm surprised you didn't say this one. Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Daisy.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any one of those. is
All
perfect.
together?
Yeah.
It's more a group costume or maybe couples costumes if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday Addams is number
Yes.
5. There will be lots of Wednesdays, I bet.
What about the Nun from the Nun?
It's maybe too new for this list. That
Oh.
just came out last week. But that also easy costume to
Mm-hmm.
do. I'm surprised neither of you said this one either. Carmi from The Bear.
Oh, yeah.
That's a super
you
easy
just get an
costume.
apron.
It is an easy one. You just
Yeah.
and write your tattoos on.
A white T-shirt.
And kind of mess your hair up.
Yeah.
And look sort of quizzical all the time.
Yeah, like
And-
you've been punched.
Yeah, kind of like.
And you can have, like a little, hello, my name is Carmi,
Mm-hmm.
like on your...
So, well, now, does he have that? He doesn't have that.
Well, they had.
And if you do that, then that's kind of a cop-out.
Well, in the first season, didn't they have shirts with
Yeah.
the name of the something beef on
Yeah,
it,
the
whatever it
beef.
was?
Yeah.
Mm.
The beef. Mr. Beef.
Mr.
Yeah,
Beef.
Mr. Beef. You could say, if you put Mr. Beef on it, it wouldn't be so obvious.
Apparently in Taylor Swift's tour, she has lots of very distinctive costumes that she changes into. So any of the costumes that Taylor Swift wears in her Eras tour, those are supposed to be a popular option.
You know, my suggestion is for anybody who does a costume like this, get a name tag.
Yeah.
Just
It just helps.
Yeah, because very few people are really going to look at you and say, "Oh, you're Taylor Swift."
But it's
unless
not. But that's part of the fun of seeing if people can guess who you are.
Yeah, I don't.
That's part of the. Oh, I know you're Carmi from the.
Just put your name. Just put your name.
Ariel from Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid had a resurgence.
Well, it'd be pretty hard to get around trick or treating, wouldn't it? Somebody have to pull you in a wagon.
Yeah. Well, you could. That's a couple's costume. Her boyfriend.
Yeah. What's his
Prince
name?
Eric
in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Well, but then she has legs for a while. You know, she has legs for part of.
Yeah, but that's a cop out.
She could walk around with legs and say, "Don't ask me to sing."
Commit to the bit.
Can't talk.
I can't. My throat.
That's the list.
Oh, there's got to be some better ones than that.
I thought you both had a good extra suggestion. The Burning Man and Oppenheimer. Those are.
I just can't imagine that Oppenheimer isn't on there.
Yeah. You just need it's the hat. It's where dark suit and the hat.
Oh,
and you're good.
and lose about 100 pounds.
And chain smoke.
Yeah, chain smoke and lose 100 pounds.
Or you could go as Barbenheimer.
That would be interesting.
Half Barbie, half Oppenheimer.
Now you did it like down the
You
middle.
go down the middle, yeah.
What if you did it from the waist up and the waist down?
So what, the waist up Oppenheimer and waist
Like,
down?
yeah, probably.
You'd have to be on your toes all night.
Oh, somebody's got to go as wrecked Barbie, crazy Barbie. What is her? Kate McKinnon.
Weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie. Somebody has to be weird Barbie.
That would be a good choice.
Yeah. And then somebody has to be, well, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Alan. Someone could be Alan.
Yeah, somebody could be Alan.
Easily, you could go as Alan.
Yeah.
Easily.
Or Midge. Midge is a good costume.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go as Will Ferrell in Barbie. Because in Barbie, he's Will Ferrell. That's just what he is. That was the only thing that I didn't like about that movie.
The Mattel part?
Yeah, well, not just the Mattel part was okay. Will Ferrell phoned it in, essentially. He brought nothing to it.
Well, he couldn't see the vision. He couldn't see the fact that it was going to be the biggest movie of the year.
It's officially made $1 billion.
It has outpaced the Avengers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is a cultural phenomenon.
I listened to an interview yesterday with Greta Gerwig, and so was asked, so to be a movie director, it takes somebody to be kind of pushy and directorial and very dictatorial in some respects and want to boss people around. And she said, when I was a little kid, I was always like that. I always wanted to boss people around. I was very bossy all the time.
She was the girl in the neighborhood that would say, "I'm the boss of this neighborhood," because there was always, or "I'm the boss of this playground."
Well,
or, "I'm the boss."
she said, I realized at some point that nobody liked me because of that, and so I tamped it down for a long time. I just tamped it down. But then when I got in theater and in movies, and I wanted to direct movies, I said, well, it's time for that to come back out.
My wife is suggesting, she hasn't fully formed out the idea, but is there a way to dress as a blue bird and have a giant X impaling you, killing the bird, and then
I get
blood
it.
everywhere?
I get it, yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
I think it'll work.
Yeah.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on
It's 7:25. Before we get to boners, let's talk about raising some money, shall we?
We've got Michelle Flynn with us. She's the executive director of the Connie Crosby Homeless Resource Center. Is that right?
Help us say it correctly, Michelle.
The Connie Crosby Family Resource Center is one of our family programs. Yes.
Or the road home. And I have one question before we get into that. Where are the porta potties?
That's a really important question.
It might be the most important.
Michelle, so many years we've done this now. Help the road home at this time of year. We're always just incredibly happy to be here and do this. It's great for us. And what do you think the most pressing needs are right now? Is it money? Money?
We definitely need resources to help support our staff that are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at all of the facilities that they operate, for families, for single men, for single women, and our housing programs. Really, this private donations are essential to help match our government grants.
So when you say staff, people think, well, what is that? It's just people to, just to watch over everything. You have professional people working here.
We have the most incredible, experienced, committed, and dedicated team members that provide case management, clinical support, desk, even, our staff that work at the desk, they're always there for people to just walk up and ask for help for anything they need, immediate needs, or questions about where they can get other resources in the community.
There are social workers here, there are drug counselors, there are employment specialists here. These are all people who need to be paid to help administer and take care of our homeless population.
Yeah, it's essential. We need to make sure people can not only move out into housing, but be able to have the income to pay their rent and the resources they need to be stable.
Talk about the kind of, paint a picture, if you will, Michelle, of sort of the kind of person that ends up in shelter.
Well, interestingly, all kinds of people end up in shelter for lots of different reasons. We're seeing a big increase this year in older adults who are on fixed income, who have had rent raises and struggle to pay for food and other things that cost more now. It's the largest increase that we've seen is in older adults. That's very concerning to us, and we're working with our community to see what we can all do to help keep older adults in their homes.
And there are children here as well.
Yes, we have now 2 programs. This last year we opened a second location. Last year we talked about the fact that we didn't have enough room for families, and that was tragic for us. So we were able to partner with the state and the county and set the city of South Salt Lake and open a second location for families. So now we have plenty of room for any family that needs to come in. We have over 100 families last night.
And let's point out that the road home is not two cotton, two hots and a cot, whatever. It's not. That's not what it really is. I mean, it does provide a cot and food, a bed and food, but that's not what the whole program is. It's to get people into homes.
Absolutely, and the children and the adults both get the support. We see the school buses come. We have our school district liaisons on site to make sure kids get in school, that they're in after-school programs, that they can get homework help, that the parents are connected with more resources for employment and other kinds of support they need to ensure that they can have a stable home when they move out.
Michelle Flynn is the executive director of the Road Home, of the Connie Crosby Family Resource Center. And what's in the future? What kind of projects are coming up?
We're working really closely with the partners to see what we can do in our community about capacity as we continue to struggle with enough capacity for the road home. We're working on a new housing program. We know how important that is and that we have supportive housing. We have a 5-year vision on our housing program that will include a really awesome option for families and creating more affordable housing for families with support services on site.
Do you know how many people right now, as of today, you're serving?
We have about 1,100 people in shelter, and more about maybe 1,500 people in our housing programs. So
people who've made it out of shelter into housing,
and they're getting that support.
And they have continued support when they move into housing.
Absolutely.
That's what your donations are going for right now.
Thanks for talking with us, Michelle.
Thank you.
Have a happy holiday,
You
and
too.
we're gonna raise a boatload of money.
You guys are amazing. You've been doing it for decades, and we so love you all.
We'll keep doing it.
801-819-7300. If you want to call and make a donation, you can just go to theroadhome.org. donate.org. That's an easy way to do it. And they are accepting Venmo payments at the road home. And selfishly, Michelle, we just want credit for those.
Absolutely. All the credit.
No, I don't know where the phone people are, Michelle, but usually they bring us names, and they haven't done that yet this year.
All right. Well, they are in a different location answering the phones.
Oh, there we
but
go.
we should be connected, so we'll get some names over to you.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you very much, Michelle. All right, time now for Boner of the Day, and Allison Sabo needs to come over here and tell us all about it. So.
Hi, Allison.
Hi, this is good friend of the program, Allison Sabo.
Okay, she wants to introduce the Boner feature for you. So here, Allison Sabo. She's doing this from memory.
From memory. Here we go.
You can read it off the shirt there, though. But
no, she's got it.
I'm going to.
Let's see.
Got it.
I've been a good friend of the program for so long.
All right.
All right. Time now for the Boner of the Day. 3 news stories, examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You decide who is the worst. The most deserving of the award no one wants to win. Boner means mistake. 2 candidates now, and the third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, you can vote. A random Boner voter will receive this T-shirt right here. We can't buy it, gotta win it.
We got Allison one of the new Boner T-shirts. It has the whole spiel right on it. Other side there. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Thanks, Allison. You did a great job.
All right,
Thank you very much. Love you guys.
Thanks for the present.
I gave $20, so
girl.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, here's Boner candidate number 1, Walk of Fame or Walk of Shame. Another example of the pettiness of the Donald Trump White House. They unveiled plaques near the Oval Office that describe U.S. presidents. There's a big hallway, portraits of U.S. presidents in the hallway, and they have unveiled plaques that describe those presidents with varying levels of accuracy depending on Donald Trump's opinion of them. The plaques portray an often inaccurate version of history that aligns with Trump's worldview. There are 2 plaques for Donald Trump, one for each of his terms, which effusively praise him, while those for former President Joseph R. Biden Jr. and former President Barack Obama mock them and their achievements. The plaque for Mr. Obama falsely describes him as, quote, one of the most divisive political figures in American history.
Divisive means black.
To this day, Mr. Obama has the highest favorability rating of any living president.
Yes.
I want him to run for a 3rd term.
Sure.
The plaque for Joseph Biden is placed under a picture of an auto pen and promotes Trump's lie that the 2020 election was stolen, and also said he's the worst president in the history of the United States. The exhibit, called the Presidential Walk of Fame, features every U.S. president describing their records in office with varying degrees of accuracy. There are others as well that Trump didn't like. He gave a plaque to Gerald R. Ford and says he lost the re-election because of his brave pardon of Richard Nixon.
His brave pardon.
Jimmy Carter gives a dismal review of his presidency while remarking that after leaving office, he did do some wonderful things for humanity. And Bill Clinton's plaque seeks to downplay Clinton's role in his administration's achievements. His legislation, the plaque says, was passed with the leadership of Republicans in Congress, adding that the tech boom of the late 90s resulted in excellent economic growth, which helped him and Republicans in Congress deliver balanced budgets. Well, there you go. Donald Trump.
Classy.
Just what a guy. And Caroline Levitt said that Donald Trump, he wrote many of those descriptions eloquently himself.
Well, yeah, I could tell he wrote them.
Boner candidate number 1.
Yeah.
Here's Boner candidate number 2. Well, are you independent or non-independent?
There's great video of this.
The chairman of the Federal Communications Commission, Brendan Carr, testifying in a Senate committee, told a Senate committee on Wednesday that his agency is not formally independent. Shortly after Carr made that statement, the FCC apparently removed the word independent in a description of the agency's work on its website. Carr's appearance before the Senate committee was his first in making controversial remarks in September that led ABC to briefly suspend Jimmy Kimmel's late-night talk show. Carr, who was a Trump appointee, made headlines in September over his response to comments Kimmel had made following the killing of Charlie Kirk. Carr responded with a threat aimed at Disney, which owns ABC. Democrats on the panel pressed him on Wednesday over his criticism of Kimmel and his threats to companies over speech by their TV hosts. I'm looking for the exact way he said it. Here we go. Senator Ben Ray Lujan of Democrat of New Mexico said to Mr. Carr, yes or no? Is the FCC an independent agency? On your website, it simply says, man, the FCC is independent. This isn't a trick question, Lujan said. The FCC is not formally an independent agency, Carr said. But it's on your website. It says you are an independent agency. Moments later, that word independent was scrubbed from the website. These people are lying sacks of you-know-what.
Yep, they want to control what you hear.
Boner candidate number 2. Well, are you independent or are you not independent? Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Sarah was convinced the puppy needed her love, and so she said goodbye to $800.
All right, there you go. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this very short Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Brought to you by...
Ring in the new year with champagne and live bluegrass music from Pixie and the Partygrass Boys, December 30th and 31st at the Commonwealth Room. Get tickets today at CommonwealthRoom.com.
News.
All right, I'm going to try and sort of headline these stories so we can get through a few of them. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the Oscars, said on Wednesday it will move the Academy Awards to YouTube under an exclusive 5-year deal beginning in the 101st ceremony in 2029. The agreement will end an exclusive run on ABC that started back in 1976. So it won't be on broadcast television at all. It will be on YouTube.
Wow.
Exclusively. Let's see. Gina, in Huntsville, a giant tree blew over and crashed into somebody's home. And made, I thought maybe it was your Christmas tree farm.
I had pictures of all of this.
A 100-foot blue spruce tree crashed right into the Harris house.
And there were trees down all over.
Trees are down.
Did any of yours down?
None of mine are down. I mean, it's horrible. But I actually,
wow, look at that.
I actually reached out to the mayor, and we're going to see if we can donate some trees to replace these that went down.
Influenza cases could spike by the end of the month. Emergency departments across the country are experiencing surge in patients with severe flu symptoms, and Utah's no exception. Cases rise. Holiday travel is expected to exacerbate the situation. Get a flu shot right away if you possibly can. The American Academy of Pediatrics has suddenly lost its Health and Human Services funding because they criticized RFK Jr.
I hadn't heard that.
The Department of Health and Human Services terminated 7 grants totaling millions of dollars to the American Academy of Pediatrics, including for initiatives on reducing sudden infant death, improving adolescent health, preventing fetal alcohol syndrome, and identifying autism early, according to documents obtained by the Washington Post. The abrupt loss of funds this week surprised the Professional Pediatrician Association. They said the sudden withdrawal of these funds will directly impact and potentially harm infants, children, youth, and their families across the United States.
Well, it's their fault for not speaking kindly about dear leaders' people.
Hey, something stinks in St. George.
Yeah.
There's something rotten in St. George, or at least it smells that way. Residents have been asking, what's stinking up the neighborhood? Among those whose noses are offended by the foul smell was a Fox News 13 reporter, Chris Reed, who smelled the awful aroma this week while in Bloomington near the Dixie Power Christmas tree. It's basically what you smell near a fast food joint when the grease trap is backed up.
Oh, I know, yeah.
The city itself put out a social media post acknowledging the smell that was wafting from an area in the southern part of St. George. Officials shared that multiple city divisions had been working with the owner of a nearby business to try and get rid of the stench. St. George stinks, everybody.
I'll bet it's Artie Fufkin's fish.
Could be.
Yeah, and you know where he likes to put that fish.
Exactly.
And that's about it.
That's good. Weather, traffic.
It's 30 degrees right now, so colder than yesterday. We had record-setting heat yesterday ahead of that big storm that blew through. It has cooled down on the backside of it, though. 49 for a high today. Tomorrow we'll have 56. Looks like our better chance of rain looks like Friday into Saturday. About a 90% chance there. But I hate to report it looks like it's just rain. Traffic, we have a crash northbound I-215 west at the 201 interchange. Exit ramp is closed, also the right shoulder. Crash southbound 215 west 19th south. Crash northbound Washington Boulevard 20th Street in Ogden, 2 left lanes affected there. And let's see. Yeah, a couple people texting in about that 4-car pileup, 215 exit 201 westbound. A few people sending that one, and thank you for that. Broken down car westbound 70th South 27th West. All those coming in via text at 33986.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. Sarah was convinced the puppy needed her, and so she said goodbye to $800. A Maryland grandmother is warning others after paying $800 for a puppy that never arrived. Sarah Edelman hadn't planned on getting another dog, especially after losing her beloved Yorkie, named Morky, of 14 years. But when her 10-year-old granddaughter found Chloe, a Yorkshire Terrier, advertised online, Edelman couldn't resist. Quote, "You look in their eyes and you say, yeah, he needs me and I need him, and it just clicks," Edelman said. The seller sent videos and photos to convince Edelman that the dog was real. She paid $650 through Zelle, an additional $150 for transportation costs. I got right in touch with the guy, and it was within 1 week of the first time we saw her that I thought she was going to be delivered by airplane, Edelman said. Then she got a phone call from people claiming to be at the airport demanding more money. They said, well, you need to rent an air-conditioned crate. And I said, well, how much is this going to cost? They said, about $2,000.
Wow.
And that's when I started putting 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
There was no dog at all. Poor Mrs. Edelman. Boner candidate number 3. Sarah was convinced the puppy needed her, and so she said goodbye to $800.
All right, here you go. Let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, Walk of Fame or Walk of Shame? Donald Trump's presidential portrait gallery in which he has written disparaging comments under the names, and these are brass plaques, under the names, or under the pictures, rather, of the presidents he didn't like. Boner candidate number 2, well, are you independent or not independent? The chairman of the Federal Trade Commission said, well, we're not supposed to be an independent agency. Says on your website, you're supposed to be an independent agency. Nope, not anymore. It doesn't say that.
Scrubbed.
And boner candidate number 3, Sarah and the puppy.
All right, let's get to voting, shall we? 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. Put that single digit, 1, 2, or 3, in the message of a text, and then text that to 33986. That's one way to vote. Another way to vote is just call the producer's booth. They'll take your live voice at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners. December 18, 2025. Click on there and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. We are broadcasting live from the Road Home this morning. Send your donations to theroadhome.org or call with them at 801-819-7300. Venmo or PayPal at The Road Home. And we'll continue right after these messages. Victoria has our Real Housewives update. Real Housewives of Salt Lake update. Coming up after these, X96.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
snuff. S-N-U-F-F, snuff. Now to use the Utah word of the day, snuff, here are the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his son, Denver Criddle. The town of Mona is still without a local radio station because of the disappearance of the station's broadcast tower. Yes, someone or something has stolen KVOM's tower, all 200 feet of the steel structure, and no one seems to have a clue. But Denver may have a lead on the theft. Again, the word is snuff.
Daddy, the KVOM radio tower was stolen.
Yes, son, months ago, I know. And no more radio tower, no more KVOM morning show consistent of Captain Breakfast and Benny the Egg. Which means no more liberal bleeding heart anti-MAGA crap out of that egg fella. And no more anti-Mayor-Mona junk, too. No more Captain Breakfast calling me Mayor Fiddle and Biddle and Diddle.
No, Daddy, that was just all high-spirited radio guy talk. They don't mean nothing by it. Most radio folk I have found don't even know what they're saying when they're saying it. Their mouths are moving and words are coming out, but they really don't know what them words are.
Well, that don't surprise me a bit. Diarrhea of the mouth. That's what my mother used to call it. But what do you want about anyway? You hear something about what happened to the radio tower?
I did, Daddy, I did. And what I'm about to tell you maybe will sound far-fetched. Maybe even far-fetched, but just have an open mind, okay, Daddy?
All right, okay. Now, what about the missing radio tower?
It was Dalton Smalley that put this thought in my mind, Daddy.
Smalley? Oh, for hell's sake, Denver. He hasn't been right for 20 years or more, ever since his ma turned him out of the house so she could use his room for that second husband of hers. He's still living at the landfill?
That's how I came to be talking with him, because I was down at the landfill looking to see if someone had tried to just scrap some of the tower, you know, looking for pieces of it. And we was talking about who could have took a whole radio tower. And that's when old Dalton showed me this picture. Here, Daddy, take a look at it.
Denver, you have handed me a picture torn out of a magazine of Godzilla. That is a picture of Godzilla from some movie magazine.
But look close, Daddy. Look what Godzilla has in his hand. It's part of a radio tower, and he's using it to smash stuff with. I think Godzilla stole our tower.
Okay, boy, that's enough.
But, Daddy, look. The monster has a radio tower in his...
I said that's enough. It's a picture from a magazine. It ain't a crime scene photo, so that's enough.
Okay. Mr. Smalley also sent along these sweet rolls for you, Daddy. He says the baker's trucks drop them off at the landfill every week and that they're really actually pretty good.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Hi. It's 7:47 right now. We got our Real Housewives update as soon as we award the boner.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by a really unusual pasta.
What made it unusual?
Well, it was like a spaghetti and a sort of a creamy sauce with poblano peppers in it, and it's a Mexican pasta.
I didn't know you could do that.
It was very spicy. I liked it, but it was unusual.
And Tactical Airsoft Supply, Utah's authorized dealer for Lancer Tactical Airsoft gear with lifetime in the sport of airsoft war games. Tactical Airsoft Supply.
I can't believe this.
What?
Coming in third was poor Sarah and the puppy.
The puppy?
It came in third. Coming in second was boner candidate number 2, the FCC chairman, and boner candidate number 1. The walk of shame, the hall of the presidents that Donald Trump has put together.
I am okay with this.
181 votes, it wins boner of the day.
There you go. That's your boner of the day for today. December 18, 2025, now qualified to be boner of the week. And is this a sponsored feature, Gene?
No, let's just dive in and talk to Victoria.
There we go. Victoria's here on the phone.
Oh, that means it's time for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake update. And our friend Victoria, who calls us from Chicago, the city of the big shoulders, says hog butcher of the world.
She watches all of these shows so we don't have to. It's a service she provides. Thank you, Victoria.
Good morning.
You're so welcome. Good morning. Hello.
Can you hear us okay, or is there a delay?
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, perfect. I think we're good.
So we got the phones fixed.
All right. Mother's Day in Greece.
Yes, so we're still on a girls' trip in Greece. This is our second episode here, and episode 14. I would guess, again, I have nothing to prove this, I would guess we're about 2 or 3 more episodes.
Okay.
So they're celebrating Mother's Day. They each react very differently about being away from their kids on Mother's Day. So Heather says it's the best Mother's Day ever. She says this is the Mother's Day they should have invented. And then Brittany says that Mother's Day is hard for her because her relationship with her kids is nuanced. Which I want everyone to read this as Brittany sucks as a mom.
Yes, exactly.
She's been estranged from her kids, and we've seen this on her show. Her daughter actually talked about this in confessional, how Brittany's always putting men in front of her relationship with her kids. So I don't feel sorry for Brittany at all. And then And then Meredith gets very, very dramatic about being away from her kids on Mother's Day. So they're on a Sprinter van on their way to an activity in Greece, and she gets a phone call while they're in the middle of a conversation. But then they get annoyed that she just answered the phone, and she says, "I'm getting yelled at to hang up on the phone on Mother's Day," and she's really upset. So there's a picture I have of her on the Sprinter van when she's holding the phone, and Brittany's behind her raising her hand, which is her saying she's on the phone. And then she's upset because she says it's her son Brooks, and it's her only chance to talk to him. And so there's a picture that they show us of production putting a note up about this. So she keeps bringing it up through the episode. I do think the women are a little hard on her about this, but I do think she's also making it very dramatic. But one of the fun things that if you know, is the picture of Heather that I have there of her doing an impression of Meredith, because in confessional she's reacting to this Meredith picking the phone up abruptly. And the way she's got her eyes, that's a very good impression of Meredith, just so you guys know, but I know you don't really know.
No, we don't. I do know that her son said, "Did you have to name me Brooks?"
I don't think he said that.
And he's branding it very well for himself. He's doing fine.
What else now?
Yeah, so other things to just be aware of for the episode is Heather's got this conference with Meredith. So Meredith said something about, in a previous episode, a couple episodes ago, about them all being liars and untrustworthy, and Heather really is upset because she doesn't appreciate that Meredith said this to the group, because Heather doesn't think she's been a bad friend. So they're hashing it out. One of the other issues is that in a previous episode, Whitney called Meredith a pill popper and alcoholic, and Meredith is still very upset about this. This is because of what we've heard about her, Meredith, losing it on a plane, but we still haven't seen that footage of
but
this.
It was true, isn't it? She is a pill popper. Alcoholic.
I can't prove it, but I would say yes.
Yeah.
Victoria's a lawyer. She has to have evidence.
Yes.
Yeah, I could then make the argument. And then the other thing that ends up being, there's two other things that are main big talking points. So one of them is, so they're trying to talk to Meredith about these issues with her outbursts on the plane, and maybe she does have a problem with alcoholism, but Lisa keeps jumping in and speaking for Meredith, and so some of the women take Lisa aside to talk about this, and I think Lisa is defending Meredith for two reasons. So a few episodes ago, Lisa had this hot mic moment where she talked all of this crap about Meredith, and it was really not good, and so I think Lisa still feels really guilty about this, so she'll defend Meredith no matter what and speak for her. And then I do think that Meredith is manipulating Lisa to speak up for her, because I don't think Meredith wants to come across as aggressive and angry, and so by Lisa fighting this battle for her, she doesn't have to do that, but we'll see.
Well, isn't Lisa the vodka person?
Yeah, tequila.
Yeah, tequila. There's another reason why. It's bad if the other person is an alcoholic.
And I think it's fascinating that you said that somebody on that show feels guilty about something.
That's actually a good point, because I do think Lisa is a narcissist. So.
Yeah.
And then if you want to sound like you watch, what you'll notice is that Meredith is disengaging. So this is one of the things she said that became her brand a few seasons ago, is that she disengages. She's disengaging. So she's definitely doing that here. And then we end up with this really, 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 really stupid argument, because Brittany said she trademarked the term high body count hair.
What the hell does that mean?
So last season, Brittany had this atrocious hair. It just was so ugly and big. And Angie, who is Lunatic Fringe, she said to Brittany, "You have high body count hair."
It means she slept with a lot of people. If you have hair like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought it meant that a lot of people died making her that hair.
It means if you have hair like that, you've slept with a lot of people.
I see. Thank you for the assist, Gina. I didn't realize he was literally trying to understand.
I speak Bill.
I don't know how am I supposed to know what the hell that means?
You speak Bill and you translate housewives.
Yes.
All right.
So this happened last season, and so Brittany said she trademarked this, which is so stupid. So Angie says, first of all, it's embarrassing and ditzarella, that's the word that Angie used, for Brittany to trademark this. And one of the things that they're arguing about is that Angie's the one that said it to Brittany, and Brittany's the one trademarking it. And Brittany says, well, I'm the one with the high body count hair, and Angie's like, but I'm the one that said it. So this is so stupid.
But they're making
also,
T-shirts and stuff about. I mean, somebody's going to make money on this, so I can see why it's a thing.
You mean people would buy that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to get you one, Bill.
Merry Christmas.
I mean, actually, I'm going to get you a wig. I'm going to get you a high body count wig.
No.
Well, yeah, that'll be a Halloween costume next year.
For sure.
I'd wear the T-shirt, though. I would wear the T-shirt.
You would be able to pull it off. And so, I mean, and one of the things that they end this argument on is like, well, did you trademark the word slut? Because they're trying to say that even like the phrase high body count hair, like Angie didn't make it up. She was just applying it to the situation.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, so I really love our quotes of the week. So the first one is, I look cute on a donkey, so check out the picture. They ride donkeys in Greece, and Mary looks really good, and she's very proud of her look.
Another word for donkey, of course, is ass, so...
Yeah, so get ready for that. Get prepared. Also, there's lots of jokes about donkeys and asses throughout the episode. So anyway, and then the next quote is, a 10-1-2 is a pee and a poo, and that's Heather. I don't really know what this is, but it's funny. I like that it rhymes.
10-1-2.
And then Mary again brings us all the comedy. She says, I don't think this shrimp got dewormed. And so I have a picture. Exactly.
Yeah, she meant deveined.
That's kind of funny.
She did mean deveined. And so you see there's a picture of her eating this fried, looks like a prawn, and she's looking at it very curiously. But yeah, she did mean devein.
All right.
So our drinking game is basically what you just said. So it's called Asses on Asses. And so you're going to take a drink each time someone says donkey or high body count hair, and you will drink enough to enjoy all the donkey jokes or not enjoy the donkey jokes, and then you can make your own donkey pun or ass pun or whatever.
Hee-haw.
I can't even top that. Mic drop.
All right. Thanks, Victoria. Thank you very much. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake update. We'll talk to you
after the holiday.
After the holiday.
Yeah.
New Year.
Have a great Christmas. Yep.
You too.
Thanks, Victoria.
Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Traffic, please, Gina.
Yeah, let's see. We've got crash southbound I-215 West, 10th South in Salt Lake. Left lane affected there. Northbound I-215 at the SR-201 interchange. I think this was a multi-car accident. We heard from a few friends of the program about that. The exit ramp is closed there. I'm going to check our message stream, see if there's anything there that you're sending in. You can text us at any time, by the way, 33986. Don't have anything to report there, but you can let us know what you're seeing. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com.
All right, KXRK Provo. We are broadcasting live from the homeless shelter. Call to donate, 801-819-7300. Or go to theroadhome.org. You can Venmo or PayPal at The Road Home. That's where you send all your money to. Let's do it again this year, shall we?
I think in a minute after the break, we're going to be talking to a young man who has become a great fundraiser for the Road Home, a great asset to the Road Home. I think he has a career in charity work and helping people.
For sure, yeah.
He does.
All right, so we got that for you coming up. Stand by. Black Velvet Boutique.
595 South State Street in Clearfield, or you can go to blackvelvetboutique.com, or you can call them, 801-525-1583. If you call them, it will be a woman that answers the phone. And I know that because it's an all-female staff at Black. Hello. Good sex is one of life's great pleasures. Creating intimate connections in the bedroom often requires good communication, but telling our partners what we want and how we want it, well, that isn't always as easy as it sounds. The expert staff at Black Velvet Boutique, available to you as a sexual resource. They're available to answer your questions discreetly, provide suggestions. They all-female staff, like I was saying. Black Velvet Boutique, they pride themselves on creating a safe, judgment-free atmosphere. Visit them to shop for intimate bedroom toys, lingerie, massage oils, and books. Enjoy the best parts about being an adult at Black Velvet Boutique. They're open 7 days a week. They're located at 595 South State Street in Clearfield. You can go online at blackvelvetboutique.com.
X96.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Measure. Measure. This comes to us from a script submitted by Kirk Baxter. Measure, M-A-Y-Z-U-R-E, Measure. Now we give you the illustrious Mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, as he prepares to address the local media regarding an upcoming challenge to his office. Again, the word is measure.
Hey, Denver, son.
Yeah, Daddy?
Denver, son. Denver?
Daddy.
Denver. Hi, Denver. I need you to pretend to be a reporter. I need to rehearse this here press event.
Okay, Daddy. I am the media.
Hello, media. I'm Don Criddle, the illustrious mayor of Mona, Utah, here holding this city's impromptu press conference. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering the purpose of this very important and public meeting brought on by me, your beloved mayor. So let me get to the heart of the matter.
Yeah, Daddy, is that on the matter that you told your opponent for the next pending election that she can't run for mayor on the fact that she is not a man? Is that what this is, Daddy?
Now, Denver, remember what I told you. The city office HR department admonished me not to use sexism as a tactic to win the next election. So just because Angela Lynn is a woman and may or may not measure up to the mantle of being mayor of Mona, I must focus on other things to dissuade voters from picking her.
But, Daddy, Mona City has never had a lady mayor. We never have and we never will. Daddy, I thought you said that I would be taking your place as mayor someday. Kind of like what they do in one of those careers. Right, Daddy?
Now, Denver, you need to hush up about that. Our current democracy does not measure up to a sovereign dictatorship yet. But haven't you read our city's constitution?
Oh, shoot, Daddy, you know I can't read.
You can't read? Well, just what in the heck am I paying your teacher babysitter for anyway?
Well, she ain't there no more, Daddy. Remember? She got all distressed, screamed something at us, kicked down the front door, and we haven't seen her since.
Well, that deadbolt sure didn't hold the door closed, did it, Denver?
Yeah, Daddy. Perhaps if we had used an actual tape measure in the deadbolt installation, we would have known where to drill, and the lock would have actually catched in the door frame, because that's what happens, you know, when you just use prayer and eyeballing it, Daddy.
Well, I suppose so, Denver. Now shut your trap about bringing up the fact that my opposing candidate is a woman, and help me find some more ethical ways to smear her without getting scandals and litigation involved.
Okay, Daddy. Why don't you just say she's too emotional about stuff?
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Tammy won, and Anthony won. Big W's.
Just saw a text from Mary in Harriman who donated to the Road Home at theroadhome.org. From Harriman.
Harriman, okay. Look, we got a guest here. It is our fine friend, Nolan Yan. Good morning, Nolan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, Nolan. And he's here with his dad, Phil. Nolan, first of all, do you have any idea why your name is Nolan?
I think after the baseball player.
Oh, Nolan Ryan.
Oh, really? Really? Is that the case? After Nolan Ryan? Is that right, Phil?
Phil's just kind of shrugging his shoulders and saying, sure, why not?
Yeah, okay. That
sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay. Nolan, 3 years ago it was?
Yeah.
How old were you then?
In the 3rd grade.
In the 3rd grade. Nolan came here to the road home, and I guess you'd heard us talking on the radio about this, is that right?
In 3rd grade, no. You guys were just packing up. I got a chance to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
And then you, Bill, you called me at home, and then which I sparked something, and then I just started doing this. You started
gathering stuff for the road home, and you've been doing that on a small scale until this year, and then what? You decided you were going to do it even bigger. What did you do?
So what I did, what's his name? That runs Canyon.
Mark Fay.
Mark Fay gave from Canyon Real Estate donated us like a truck that we filled it up with like a lot of like stuff. We went to.
So you got him to donate a truck.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't drive it, Nolan.
No, I'm not 16.
No. So you and your dad went driving, and you set up some drop-off points for people to put stuff for the road home, right? Yeah. And how did you fill the truck up?
Yeah, we actually overfilled it a little bit. Wow. Like 2 bags, but.
I think we have a picture maybe of Nolan standing in the back of the truck. If you go to x96.com/live, you probably will be able to see that.
They're going to be showing that here any second.
Dawson had that. How much stuff do you think you got? And where is the truck?
It's like outside of the back.
Okay.
Right here. It's here already.
Yeah.
That's so great, Nolan. We are just so proud of you for taking that. Dad must be so proud, too, taking that initiative.
So do you have some idea, Nolan, that you want to make a career out of helping people like this?
Sort of. I don't want to become famous, but yeah. I just want other kids to do the same thing.
Well, other kids. Oh, there it is. Now, x96.com/live. It's a picture of Nolan standing in the back of the truck, full of stuff. It's a remarkable accomplishment, Nolan, and will you do it again next year?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. You're a terrific person. What school do you go to?
Altaview.
Altaview, and do you get good grades?
Math, not really, but reading.
Everything else okay, huh? Yeah. Your parents ought to be very proud of you. I'm sure you're just, and sort of blown away by you as well, I would think. Thanks for doing it, and we'll see you next year, okay?
Okay, see ya.
Thanks, Nolan.
All right, thank you, Nolan.
Okay,
thanks, Dad.
Bye. It's Nolan Eon and his dad, Phil.
So he's in 6th grade and did all that.
Yeah.
And if he can do that, the very least you can do is call right now, 801-819-7300, or go to theroadhome.org.
Is that Mom? Is that the mother? What's your mother's? I can't. Bridget. Okay, Bridget. You have something to do with this as well, I think.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bridget.
She helped me out.
Yeah.
What a great family.
Yeah, she did help you out in more ways than one.
Well, and Nolan, you may not be good at math. I wasn't when I was your age as well. And my teacher said the same thing to me. What are you going to do, Carrie? You going to have a calculator in your pocket all your life? I said, well, it's small. But guess what? Now we have a calculator in our pocket. So don't worry about being bad at math. It's fine.
Yeah, get bad grades in math. That's fine. Go ahead.
The thing with school is that, like 20 years from now, you're gonna just forget about all you really learned.
Exactly.
For your job. I'm just like,
he's not wrong.
We learn so much. Why don't we just choose a job and then we just stick to that for our whole lives? And then if we change our job, then just go back to school for another 1 year.
You fit in well in some totalitarian societies. We assign you jobs when you are at school. Yeah. We assign you jobs when you're babies.
And then you stay in that job until you're dead.
Yeah, that's right. Nolan, thanks again. Thank
you very much.
I hope Santa Claus is good to you.
801-819-7300 or theroadhome.org or Venmo and PayPal at The Road Home.
Here's a texter. This 12-year-old has more compassion for those less fortunate than 30% of this country.
It's true.
He's not wrong.
It is true.
And I love that he has parents that embraced it and supported it.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil. I talked to Phil on the phone a lot, the dad, and he just said, "I don't know. This is all him. I don't know."
Yeah.
I didn't encourage him to do it.
So 801-819-7300 for the phone bank. TheRoadHome.org is your website to donate on. Venmo or PayPal at The Road Home.
So we, our station, because it's a mediathon, there's a bunch of different radio and TV stations here. Our station is currently at $23,575. Our closest competitor is $11,968.
Go.
But we are only at 11% of the goal.
Oh.
So we're a long way from where we need to be, so you can do your part. I mean, maybe you can't do as much as Nolan did, filling up a big truck and bringing it down here. Maybe you're like our listener who had $8 in their Venmo and sent that into us. Well, every little bit helps.
Do we have somebody here who needs to say something to us?
Yes, Demetra is.
Oh, hi, Demetra.
Hi, I just dropped by to bring I just brought some Greek cookies I made. They're called Mela Makarona.
Oh, nice.
I'll eat those up.
Indeed.
Thank you,
Bill was
Demetra.
saying he was hungry. I'll just pass them right down to
There
him.
you go.
I'll just eat the whole plate.
Yeah, there you go.
And I know Demetra brought down her money.
Thanks, Demetra.
Thank you, Demetra.
Longtime friend of the program.
Yeah, you can come here and see us if you want. We're at the Connie Crosby Family Resource Center in Midvale. There are lots of locations of Road Home Services. This is the one we are at today, though.
Yes. So 801-819-7300, that's the phone bank. TheRoadHome.org is the websites to make your donations there. Venmo and PayPal at The Road Home. They need your help this year, now more than ever. So, and we need your help.
Yeah.
help all around.
Yes, Katie, do you have some? No. So let's see. What are we doing here?
We got a minute.
I was. Did I? I don't think I mentioned it on the air. Coming in through Beck Street.
Yeah, you did mention it. Well, I don't know. You mentioned it. I don't know where you mentioned it.
So there's a story in the news about Sheldon Adelman's wife. I forget her first name.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Adelman.
Mrs. Adelman. Sheldon Adelman, huge contributor to the Trump campaign.
Yeah.
I think he's a big Las Vegas guy.
Yep. Hotel.
Yeah, hotels. Yeah. So his wife has said she's donating a lot of money to get Donald Trump reelected in 2028 for a third term.
He can't do that.
No one's going to stop him.
I don't know who's going to stop him. But coming in on Beck Street, now there's been a big semi that's been parked there on Beck Street if you're coming into town, not going out, and you'll see it. And it used to say Trump 2020 whatever, 2022, I think. And now it says Trump 2028 on it, as though he's going. It's a campaign slogan for a new term.
Yeah.
Whoever owns that semi that they parked there.
No, Bill. See, I laugh at that because that was expensive.
Oh, yeah.
It's a huge sign.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I'm glad you're wasting your money on that.
I'm glad I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just get a little nervous, though. I mean, as Kerry said, who's going to stop him?
I mean, unless we get some people in there.
Well, the Constitution says. He's already done. The Trump administration has already done many things that the Constitution prohibits.
There's not enough people there to stop him. They're all
no, Kerry. There are. They're just not saying
it. Just not doing it.
And then they're not doing it. Yeah. Anyway, all right. 801-819-7300. TheRoadHome.org or at The Road Home via Venmo or PayPal. All right. Traffic, please.
Let's see. We've got a crash. Eastbound State Street, 13th West. This is in Pleasant Grove. The right lane affected there. Crash southbound I-15, 94th South, milepost 295 in Sandy. 2 left lanes are affected there. Crash southbound I-215 West, 10th South. Left lane affected there, milepost 20. crash northbound I-215 West at the SR-201 interchange. The exit ramp closed. I thought a friend of the program sent in that was a multi-car accident, so that could be an issue for a bit. If you're having issues, or if you want to text us anything at all, you can do that at 33986. Squatters Pub and Radio from Hell present Lights Camera Brunch Sunday, January 25th, featuring brunch and a special independent film-themed Radio from Hell podcast recording session. Get your tickets today at x96.com.
All right, Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's easy to play. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. Easy to win the prize. All you got to do is play the game. And what is the prize?
Tickets to see Devo live at the Complex on April 7th.
All right, Devo tickets. Get them. Play Beat Gina. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. And, that's how you play the game and get the Devo tickets. 877-602-9696. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back after these messages and a song to play. Beat Gina, RenaissanceRanch.com.
You know, Renaissance Ranch is there to help you if you are having struggles with drugs and or alcohol. Renaissance Ranch is a local, family-owned addiction treatment center. They center their treatment on male patients specifically, and they have a track record of being very successful. They're one of the highest-rated addiction treatment centers in the country. Renaissance Ranch has inpatient and residential, or they have residential and outpatient, I should say, services, and they really are dedicated to helping you. Renaissance Ranch is staffed with recovering addicts, so they know what you're going through and how to help you. They're very empathetic. They understand the problems. What you need to do is go to RenaissanceRanch.com. You can schedule a free consultation. You can read numerous success stories there on their website. And please, get help. Renaissance Ranch, they do accept most private insurance and Medicaid.
So I've got more stories.
Oh, yeah, Nashville.
Mm-hmm. So when you're going to go to Nashville, what's one of the first things that comes to your mind? I say Nashville, and you
When
think,
do we leave? When do we leave to go home?
Grand Ole Opry?
Yes, the Grand Ole. Now, what's the Grand Ole Opry? Now, the Grand Ole Opry, the longest-running radio show in the country.
Yeah.
Now, as I was learning about this, and I always thought music and the spoken word was the longest-running. And there's a whole Reddit feed about this, by the way, about people arguing about which has been going on longer. The Grand Ole Opry in 1925 started. Music and the spoken word was 1929. So, but around the same time.
Okay.
And Grand Ole Opry started at a radio station in Nashville where they would have live performers come into the radio station and do music live on the radio. And it got so popular that people started showing up at the radio station to listen to it live. They're like, we got too many people here, we got to move it somewhere.
Howdy.
So you're picturing the Grand Ole Opry in your mind. You're picturing, and if you go to x96.com/live, there's a picture there that I took at the Grand Ole Opry because was one of the things my sister Mikkel said, well, we're here in Nashville, we got to go to the Grand Ole Opry. Of course, you got to do that. And if you're remembering the stage, perhaps there was a wooden set piece that looked like a red barn on the stage. You're picturing that in your mind.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they moved to.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Moved, though.
Hold on.
Is Opryland still there?
So you're picturing this cool old, Grand Ole Opry thing. And so we get in an Uber and we're like, take us to the Grand Ole Opry. Which used to be in this kind of an old Presbyterian church, I think is what it was, in downtown Nashville, which is now the Ryman Theater. Yeah. In the 70s, they moved the Grand Ole Opry out to a mall parking lot.
Well, to Opryland.
Yeah.
And it was kind of an amusement park.
It's ridiculous.
I went there. Jerry James worked there a summer, as I recall.
In the 70s, it moved. It's just, you drive past the Olive Garden. You can show the other picture now, Katie. You drive past the Olive Garden.
Were there rides there? I seem to remember there were rides there.
There's a picture, x96.com/live. There's a picture of me and my very disappointed sister because right next to the Grand Ole Opry, there's a Dave & Buster's and a Forever 21. And it's just a mall. It is not.
There, when I was there were people wandering around dressed as musical notes and instruments and.
It's dumb. I'm telling anybody that thinks I'm going to Nashville.
Then too. Yeah.
I'm going to Nashville and I want to go to the Grand. Do not go.
Farron Young is rolling over in his grave.
It's not what you think it's going to be. Now you can go to the Ryman Auditorium, which is what you're picturing, and they have concerts there and things. And
okay.
We looked into going there, and it was sold out because it's a much smaller place.
Did you go to the scene of my great movie triumph, the Parthenon Park?
So that was another thing we were going to go to that I was skeptical about. There's a recreation of the Parthenon in Nashville.
That's where I filmed a day of filming of the movie Nashville.
We didn't make it over there, but all accounts were it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know, Bill. What was it?
It looks like
And
the
why?
Parthenon. It's a nice park. I don't know.
And why is the Parthenon?
I don't know.
There's some, and it's really a lame excuse. I remember seeing it on a TV show once, and I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was like a really weak excuse.
But to go back to the Grand Ole Opry, the other thing you think about with the Grand Ole Opry is Minnie Pearl, right?
Howdy.
Minnie Pearl's thing was she had a hat with the price tag hanging off
And
of
she
it.
was a comedian.
She died some time ago.
She was buried with that hat, you know.
As she should be. And I inadvertently paid tribute to Minnie Pearl on this trip because we found a store that was selling 3-for-1 boots. Buy one pair, get three pair.
You get 3 boots?
You get
three pair.
Of
buy
boots.
one boot and we'll give you 3
That's
others.
not a good idea.
So
No.
but I get a pair. My sister gets a pair. You know, we get the 3 pair. I was very excited to walk around Nashville in my new boots, which I put on, and I was wearing long pants with the boots, and I wore them all day. And I get back to the hotel room to take off the boots, and I realize I have been walking around all day with a giant tag. Looks like I stole the boots. Left the tag on the boots.
And I bet people couldn't take their eyes off of that. Nobody noticed. Nobody noticed.
Shameful. Let's see. What else do we have time to talk about right now?
I'm trying to see if I seem to remember rides being in Opryland, but
I mean, we didn't investigate Opryland, but it's dumb.
All right.
Don't go to. I'm just saying, don't go to Opryland.
Okay.
If
And
you're
don't go
gonna
to Kid Rock's place.
Don't go to Kid Rock's place. Go to Robert's Western World. So Robert's Western World was purchased in the early 90s. It was a Western store, and they turned it into a honky-tonk. And it is now owned by this Brazilian guy who's the name of his band is the Brazil Billies. They're Brazilian hillbillies.
Yeah.
Brazil Billies.
And he was performing that afternoon while we were there. And while we're there, we're sitting at this little table. And the table in front of us, there was an older couple sitting there.
Okay.
And they were chatting with my sister, Mikkel, and that they live in Nashville, and they come to Robert's all the time. You get the fried bologna sandwich there. And there was a young man. So this couple probably in their early 70s, late 60s, early 70s. This young man in his 20s starts striking up a conversation with them. This is, if you go to my Instagram page, and I told you the stories I was going to tell today, this one is called The Handsy Dutch Boy. And the older woman leans over to my sister, and she's like,
this young man is so nice. He's from the Netherlands.
Ooh.
And we were very suspicious of the motives of this 20-year-old
Why?
Dutch boy. I think he's trying to get money out of these people somehow, I think. And he kept hugging the old lady and kissing her on the cheek, and he wanted something.
Of course.
Maybe he just wanted affection, Gina.
I don't know, but at some point in the evening, so the table, it was my sister and my cousin's wife, Christine, we were at one table, and the men were sitting behind us at another table because there's just really small tables. At some point in the night, a handsy Dutch boy approaches my husband and says, "What are you drinking there? I'd like to buy you a beer." And my husband's like, I'm good, thanks. Handsy Dutch boy is up to something.
Maybe, there are nice people in this
No,
world. Gina.
that's not it.
Nope.
That is not it. He's by himself and walking up to people.
And he's lonely. He's lonely, and he's a nice guy.
No, handsy Dutch boy.
The Parthenon was built for the Centennial Exposition in 1897 in Tennessee. So it was like a World's Fair kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't say why they decided to build it.
It was a real weak excuse is to build a recreation of the Parthenon.
What does it have to do with Nashville?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Music? Game show?
Is life getting you down?
Yes.
Music sounds really loud. Is your brain enveloped in cotton? Well, let's clear the cobwebs away and play along with Beat Gina. This fine radio game show will get you thinking. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola, and say, folks, did you know a double pleasure is waiting for you right now? A double pleasure from Doublemint Gum.
Wow.
A double great feeling, making you realize that Doublemint's the one for you. If you go to x96.com/live, you'll see the lovely Doublemint twins. Doublemint Gum, double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. And remember the Doublemint twins? The one that Dawson didn't put the picture up?
It's coming.
There.
It's a delay.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, we're delayed.
It's up.
It'll be there.
And remember the Doublemint twins, that little song that said it all. Double your pleasure, double your fun with Doublemint, Doublemint, Doublemint Gum.
They look like they were grown in a lab.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. Well, do we have a contestant?
I don't know.
Yeah, we have Bronte on the line.
All right.
Who?
Bronte.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
All right, Bronte.
I'm really excited to play. I've called in before, but I've never got on.
Well, I'm glad we finally got you on. You're trying to win tickets to see Devo live at the Complex on April 7th.
There's the Doublemint twins.
Yes, I'm very excited.
All right, Bronte, to decide who goes first, it will give you the advantage of the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's go with heads.
All right, let's see what happens here. It is tails.
Oh.
Terribly sorry, Bronte.
You have to work hard to get these
That's
Devo
okay.
tickets.
All right, so that means because you lost the coin toss, Gina goes first. One of those twins look like Willem Dafoe.
A little bit. They don't look like twins is my problem with
Yeah,
them.
that's another thing.
They're not twins.
Anyway.
They're twin enough.
Because you lost the coin toss, Bronte, that means Gina will go first. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. If she gets the answer correctly, she gets the point. If not, I'll allow you to answer the same question correctly, thus stealing her point away, and we will go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. First question is for Gina. We have some leftover Haunted Mansion trivia.
Okay.
Haunted Mansion trivia. Gina.
Yes.
What objects are on top of the Haunted Mansion attraction?
On top? Oh, okay.
Is it 1, roof tiles from a real Haunted Mansion in New Orleans?
Okay.
Is it 2, giant chess pieces? Is it 3 cheese pizzas? Or is it 4, Goofy's hidden bong?
Is it chess pieces?
Chess pieces.
Yes.
Correct. Yes. There's a point for Gina, and now we go to Bronte.
Bronte, In the 2003 Haunted Mansion movie, the bust in the study that opens a hidden door, who is the bust of?
Oh.
Is it 1, Dante Alighieri, the famous poet? Is it 2, Master Gracie, the mansion's original owner? Is it 3, Deadpool? Or 4, Dr. Raymond Stantz, paranormal investigator?
Ooh, all sound like great choices. I'm going to go with option number 2.
Master Gracie, the mansion's original... No, terribly sorry. Terribly sorry.
Dang it.
Well, it must be number 1 then.
Dante Alighieri, the famous poet.
Bronte, I believe you're going to be skunked here. It's 2-0.
Yeah.
Gina has the control of the question. This could be it for you.
All right, Gina?
Yes.
What director and film writer has always wanted to make a Haunted Mansion film?
Okay.
Is it 1, Cormac Bone? Is it 2, Alan Smithy? Is it 3, James Cameron? Or is it 4, Guillermo del Toro?
Oh, it's got to be Guillermo.
He is the biggest Haunted Mansion fan on the planet.
Well, that was a clean sweep.
Yeah, but Bronte's tried and called in and not ever got, and he might not get through again. I don't think we can let this chance go for you to win a prize. So
Well, then what are you going to do about
I'm going to give you the Devo tickets anyway.
Well, how nice.
Oh, thank you, Gina. I appreciate it.
All right, hang on the line, and we'll tell you how to get those.
Listen, I got to go. I'm a judge for the United States Mullet Championship.
Nice.
You know, business in the front, party in the back.
Always. Thank you. All right. Big boy news and Opinnuendo now, brought to you by
Laser Maestro presents Rush only at Clark Planetarium. Step inside Friday and Saturday nights. Feel the power of Rush like never before. Stunning visuals, heart-pounding sound, legendary music surround you in every direction. Experience the ultimate Rush tribute. Go to clarkplanetarium.org.
News.
Elle Fanning.
Elf Fanning.
Says that she has a tremendous crush on and thinks he is the hottest man ever, Jack Black.
Yep.
Jack Black is astonished by Elle Fanning's attraction to him.
I don't know why.
As we all are.
No, I get it.
After the sentimental value actress said in an interview with her sister Dakota for Vanity Fair last fall, she found him to be, quote, sex on legs.
On legs.
Not wheels. On legs.
No, because Gina, he doesn't have wheels.
Oh, okay.
He has legs.
He has legs, okay.
The perfect man and the hottest man I've ever seen in my life. Black had, well, he said this about it. Have you ever heard of body dysmorphia? He asked in a TikTok that
was with Paul Rudd.
Sony picture shared last Sunday. When you look at yourself, you're like, oh, I'm so ugly. But really, you're like this gorgeous creature. Well, I think she's got like the opposite of that. When she looks at me, which objectively is a goblin or a gremlin or something, and she sees this gorgeous creature apparently, there's something wrong with that.
There is something about Jack Black that is attractive.
He said...
There is something about him.
He said she has goblin dysmorphia. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment, but I have to close my eyes because I can't quite process what I'm hearing there. But thank you, Elle Fanning.
Mike in Nashville says that Elf Fanning should have a crush on Hugh Jackman instead.
Let's see. For nearly a month after crews began cutting down century-old ash trees along Canyon Road up in Logan for a controversial water line project, neighbors' protest signs were still all over the street, staked in front yards and beside the trunks of felled trees. On Friday, Logan Mayor-elect Mark Anderson and his wife took many of those signs away, pulling some of them directly from neighbors' yards, according to residents who witnessed the removal. Erica Hansen, who lives along Canyon Road, said she watched the mayor-elect's wife, dressed in black, carry signs opposing the tree removal from neighbors' yards and load them into the Andersons' truck. The signs were placed on private property.
Wow.
And while many trees have been removed, the project is just getting underway, Erica Hansen said, and undoubtedly more damage will be done. The signs, she said, were one of the few ways residents felt they could continue to voice their support for the trees as construction on the project moves forward. Keeping the signs up is just part of our way to communicate our love for those trees, even though they are now gone. Well, the mayor-elect, Mr. Anderson, has issued a lengthy apology.
Good.
On the campaign Facebook page, adding that he woke up early Saturday morning to return the signs.
Oh, good. So they didn't throw them away.
I feel terrible that I have offended my neighbors. I understand now that those signs represent my neighbor's voice. I will never intentionally silence that.
What?
But his wife did it.
He had to have it explained to him that what he was doing was wrong?
Apparently. Apparently. But we are nothing if we do not learn from our mistakes, and apparently he has learned. A key prosecutor's family member was at the Utah Valley University campus event where Charlie Kirk was fatally shot. And now the defense team for the accused shooter argues that creates conflict of interest. That means the entire Utah County Attorney's Office should be banned from handling the criminal case against Tyler Robinson.
That's pretty big.
Robinson's defense team last week filed a motion asking a judge to disqualify the Utah County Prosecutor's Office from the case. The court papers were initially filed under seal, excuse me, but on Wednesday evening, the defense attorneys filed a public version that revealed why they felt it would be improper for the Utah County agency to prosecute their client. Some wording in the filing is redacted, so public version doesn't specify which lawyer on the six-person prosecution team has a personal connection with the student who was at the Turning Point USA event when Kirk was shot in September. It also does not disclose the specific relationship between the prosecutor and the student. But it said that the young person texted the family text group that day, writing that someone had been shot and added, "I'm okay." Later, the student texted the same group that it was Charlie Kirk who'd been shot. Robinson's defense attorneys noted in their filing that the prosecutor had been with Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray when these messages were sent and shared those with Mr. Gray in real time. Seems to me this whole thing could have been averted.
Yeah.
If immediately, when they went to court for the first time, the prosecution would say, "Your Honor, you ought to be aware of this.
Yeah.
One of our team members had somebody they knew at the shoot, and so they're going to recuse themselves from
this one person, but everything else.
But they didn't say anything about it. And so, I think Robinson's defense attorneys, I mean, it probably. Well, I was going to say it probably doesn't influence the prosecutor.
Sure, it could.
Who was there, but it could.
If you had a family member there that was
that'd make you even more zealous to.
Yeah.
Well, it could be argued.
Let's see. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention will adopt a recommendation from its advisory committee on immunization practices to eliminate the universal recommendation for the hepatitis B vaccine at birth. Earlier this month, the panel voted 8-3 to scrap the guidance in favor of individual-based decision-making, advising parents to consult their health care provider before vaccinating.
A mother might not know that she has hepatitis.
Hopefully,
the reason you do it universally is you catch those instances where they don't know.
Hopefully, every pediatrician in the country, everybody who deals with this sort of thing, makes the pregnant mother, aware of this, rather than the CDC.
The problem is, but the problem is when they take this back and say, well, it's a parent's choice, that means there's this gray area about whether insurance will pay for it.
Well, that's true.
That's the problem.
But the CDC, the pediatrician should say, whatever the CDC says, that's bunk. You get your kid or get yourself vaccinated. I hope that happens.
I hope so.
This is, again, just the Trump administration is seeking to dismantle the Boulder, Colorado-based National Center for Atmospheric Research. That's according to Russ Vought, the director of the United States Office of Management and Budget. In a post Tuesday, Russ Vought said that the NCAR facility in Boulder is, quote, one of the greatest sources of climate alarmism in the country. You know why that's the case? Because there's reason to be alarmed.
Yes.
You dumbass. He said that a comprehensive review is underway and any vital activity such as weather research will be moved to another entity or location. Established in 1960.
Where we can control the message. We need to move it somewhere we can control the message.
Established in 1960, the National Center for Atmospheric Research is a federally funded research organization that studies climate science, meteorology, and environmental impacts. Well, we can't have that.
It might tell us things that we don't want to hear.
Let's see. Oh, an Orem man is facing multiple charges after he allegedly encouraged a group of juveniles to travel to a nearby junior high school and then beat up a 12-year-old boy.
What?
Ryan Inostroza was arrested Tuesday and faces 7 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, as well as riot and assault for his involvement in the incident that occurred earlier this month. A group of 7 boys from multiple schools in the area went to Lake Ridge Junior High and confronted the 12-year-old. The group threatened the boy with assault if he didn't go with them to a remote area of the school. They walked to the school's tennis courts, and then the juveniles, they beat the boy up.
That's horrible.
And they were encouraged to do that by this guy that they're charging. He's 18, but that makes him an adult.
Yeah.
All right. Sports weather traffic.
Utah Valley rolled all over Weber State, 90-74 at the UCCU Center. Those are your Wildcats, Bill. Sorry to say.
That's okay.
You're not all broken up about it.
No, I'm not.
Utah Mammoth won last night against Detroit Red Wings 4-1. The Jazz are home tonight to the Lakers. That's at 7 o'clock. That's your sports. Weather, so the storm that came through was really warm. We broke records yesterday, 67 for a high yesterday. On the other side of that, though, we're cooler today, only going to get up to 49 for a high today. Next chance of rain looks like Friday night into Saturday, about a 90% chance we're going to see that. Traffic, we have a crash southbound I-15 at 15th South and Woods Cross. 2 center lanes are affected there. Crash northbound I-15 79th South in Midvale. And crash northbound Bangor Highway 42nd South in West Valley. And I think somebody sent something via text, but now it's, let's see, I-215 South traffic starts at 17th North. That's what a friend of the program said. Thank you for sending all those in at 33986. Squatters Pub and Radio from Hell present Lights, Camera, Brunch, Sunday, January 25th, featuring brunch and a special independent film-themed Radio from Hell podcast recording session. Get your tickets at x96.com.
All right, we will take a break. We'll be back after these messages with Hello Sailor Boy, and Connie Crosby will be here as well. 801-819-7300. You can go to theroadhome.org to make your donation. Venmo or PayPal at The Road Home, X96.
Mine!
Okay, here we go. So when Bill Frost comes in and recommends TV shows, I try to check some of them out, and I thought I would watch The Big Brunch, hosted by Dan Levy. It's a it's a cooking competition where it's horrible.
Really?
What's wrong with it?
It's just awful. The people on it are awful. The way it's set up is awful. He's just not a really great host. Now I just watched one, and maybe it settles in and gets a little better.
Okay.
But
I think you just hate brunch. That's what I think. You are a brunchist.
A brunchist.
You know, you really shouldn't say things like that without having seen it.
When was the last time you went to brunch?
I don't brunch very often.
This is my point.
But Dan Levy seems to believe
Levy,
that brunch
like
is it Levy?
It's
It's
Eugene
Levy.
Levy.
Yeah. Dan Levy seems to believe that brunch can solve all your problems.
Well,
I don't disagree with him.
It's really.
I
not
think
good.
you're brunching wrong.
Why don't you do me a favor and watch the show?
It has nothing to do with me and my relationship to brunch.
I think it might have everything to do with your relationship
It does not.
with brunch.
I don't have anything against brunch. I'm not a brunchist.
He's writing a book called In Defense of Brunch. He's working. I saw him working on that.
I've got a hunch that brunch is just fine. No, I don't have anything against brunch. I'll go to a brunch. It's not something that I
bet
do
you'd
often.
complain about a brunch.
Don't try me.
What?
I'll go to a brunch.
What do you mean I complain about
I
a
bet
brunch?
it would not meet your needs. The brunch.
What? What are you talking about? If it was a brunch of nothing but liver, yes, that would not be good.
Who would do that though?
Nobody.
Like because there's brunch buffets, but then there's just a brunch where you order off the menu.
Yeah, I don't think that's brunch.
Ordering off the menu doesn't count as brunch.
I don't
it
think
has
so.
to be a buffet.
Really? I think kind of.
No,
Yeah.
I disagree.
I think it has to be a buffet.
Some of the more wonderful brunches I've had were off the menu.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you don't, because when you go to a brunch, you want to be able to,
You go to the omelet station.
Yeah, go to the omelet station. And usually they'll have a roast beef.
When I go to brunch, I don't want to get up from my table. I want everything brought to me as though I am the king.
No. So we have our own theories about brunch, but nevertheless, the show The Big Brunch sucks.
Yes, that's what we're.
It really does.
Okay. Well, now I have to watch it. And see.
I'm not a brunchist. The judges are terrible. It's just not good.
What are they judging? The food?
Yeah, now what we want you to do here is we want you to make an egg dish that represents your personality and your goals in life. What? That's
okay. Scrambled's out.
Really? I mean, everything is every dish that they do is kind of geared that way.
Really? Well, you're poached, Bill. Clearly,
we want you to make an egg dish that tells us about your past. What?
Historical eggs?
I mean, that's what it's like, and it's terrible. It's a terrible show. I like brunch just fine.
Now, if I were a good morning radio DJ, I'd be writing a parody song right now, done to the tune of "King of Pain" by the Police, "King of Brunch."
King of Brunch.
Because I am the king of brunch.
Yes.
There's a pitcher of mimosas on the table today.
The same old.
Yeah.
I would. Well, I'm not a very good morning DJ. Though,
no. Well, you need time to do these things.
No. All right. At 8:47 right now.
We're back here. We're raising money for the road home, and we're at the Connie Crosby Family Resource Center. I think is that Connie Crosby is here. Is that how you say it, Connie?
That's correct.
Connie. So, how long have you been associated with the road home?
Over 30 years.
And when did they decide, let's put Connie Crosby's name on the building?
Up there, yeah.
When I retired a year ago, I was humbly honored with them naming the shelter after me.
For all the good work that you've done here at the road home. So how did you get involved in it in the first place, and why did you get involved?
I had concerns for children in Salt Lake City, and especially at the south end of Salt Lake County, that had nowhere to go at night. And so I was working in a school district, being a family advocate, and I started seeking shelter for children and families that had nowhere to go, and the road home was the answer. So I became involved with them.
And it's been, I would imagine, a lot of gratifying work for you.
Yes, I have met some wonderful children.
Now, but you said you're retired, but you're still here working. What do you do? What have you been doing today, for instance?
So I started this morning at the phone center answering the calls. X96, we appreciate you. As soon as you came on air, our phone started ringing at the call center, and we started taking calls and donations.
Oh, that's 801-819-7300. That's the number.
So Connie Crosby is on right now. You should call right now. now and make a donation. Let's see if we can make the phone. Where is the phone center anyway?
The phone center's at headquarters on Main Street, 1400 South Main.
There you go. It's very nice that you've done this. Are you going to do it tomorrow as well?
Yes, I'll be at the phone room at 5:30. That's my family tradition, and we match the first $1,000 donated every morning.
Oh, nice.
And it worked. We got the phones ringing. Thanks for your help. It sure makes a difference in the lives of these children. It helps with housing and stability.
I thought it was remarkable. I just learned last year, I think, when we were here for the first time, that about the busing situation when your kids from the shelter go to school, so that there's no stigma. You try to make sure there's no stigma. They're the first to be picked up.
And the last dropped off.
Yeah, so that other kids don't see that they're in shelter.
You know, it's interesting. Elementary kids think it's a sleepover here and a great time. Middle school and high school kids are terribly embarrassed.
That's hard.
Yeah. And there are a lot of kids in shelter right now, aren't there?
We had 200 in shelter last night.
Kids. These are the children of parents who've lost their places to live. They can't pay their rent, or they've lost their jobs, they can't pay their rent. They go crash on a relative's couch for a while. That gets to be untenable, and then they live in their car for a while.
If they're lucky enough to have a car.
Yeah.
And then what do you do? It seems like an insurmountable problem sometimes. Do you remain hopeful always?
I am hopeful because we're part of a great community, like folks like yourself. When we come together and everybody does something, it makes a huge difference.
Connie Crosby, thanks so much. Thanks for talking with us. It's a pleasure to be associated with you, and thanks for letting us do this.
Yeah. Well, thank you, X96. Know that you make a difference in children's lives.
Thank you
so much.
You hear that, you guys? So 801-819-7300. That's the number. Call and make a donation right now. Or wait till in the morning if you want, because Connie, her family, they'll match the first $1,000 first thing in the morning, starting at 5:30. Thanks, Connie. We'll talk to you tomorrow maybe, too.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Connie. All right, 801-819-7300 is the phone bank. TheRoadHome.org is the website, and Venmo or PayPal your money to @TheRoadHome.
Just quickly, I have a Hello Sailor Boy.
Hello Sailor Boy update.
Oh, Sailor Boy!
Thank you.
I got a text from my sailor son Festus. He's in the Navy, stationed at Diego Garcia, a little tiny island in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and he gives me little updates on what's happening at the medical clinic where he works.
Now, is this picture available at x96.com/live?
I sent it to Dawson. I hope he's putting it up there.
There's a picture of 3 guys there, and 2 of them don't have mustaches. One of them does, and I have to say the other 2 look much better than the one.
You are not a fan of Festus's facial hair.
No.
We're on record. Yes.
But he sent me this morning. He said, at the clinic, we're not doing Elf on the Shelf. We're doing Snoop on the Stoop. So it's a Snoop Dogg. It looks like Elf on the Shelf, but it's a Snoop Dogg little figurine puppet.
Yeah.
And he said in the clinic they are hiding the elf every day, and then they are given clues to try to find
the elf. And then you get some weed? Then you get some weed.
That seems like the natural conclusion.
I asked him if you get a prize for finding him, but they get clues in Snoop's voice. Keep it profesh, y'all. Don't leave your workstations empty and open when you try to come find me during business hours. I'm giving you clues on where I am throughout the day. Clue number 1. The key to saving a life in an emergency, keep those skill sets sharp. Practice how you perform. It's as sure as the clock striking midnight on a new day. I'm like, was he sitting on the clock? It's got to be Snoop on the Stoop sitting on the clock. This is how they're keeping themselves in the holiday spirit on an island in the middle of the ocean.
Make sure that when you're working on a patient, you don't get high, y'all.
Now, I sent Festus his Christmas presents, and I went to the post office, and I had gotten him a few different things, but one of the things I got him were some new AirPods, and they're the AirPods that will translate, like, on the fly, and I thought that would be handy for him because they serve a lot of the civilian population if they are on a boat in the area and somebody gets sick, and he said they have a lot of people actually from the Philippines that end up.
I speak Tagalog.
Yeah, but like,
Tagalog.
Those AirPods will translate
Tagalog,
I guess, among other things. So that was one of the things I was trying to send him. So I went to the post office, and you have to ship it with a declaration form, like a customs declaration, and I had to write down everything that was in the box. So I wrote everything down and I handed it to them, and they said, "Oh, you can't send AirPods because they have lithium batteries in it."
Yeah.
But like, I ordered the iPods and they were sent to my house in the mail, but I can't send them to him there in the mail.
I blame Trump. I blame Trump. It's got to have something to do with Trump.
But I said, well, what if I lie and don't say that they're in there? What if I just put them in there?
It's too late, ma'am.
Most people do lie.
But I was telling Festus, because this is Christmas presents. I'm like, so I'm going to have to hold on to this till you get home?
No. You just go to another post office and lie.
Well, I'm glad I didn't, because he said, I'm glad you didn't, because once that box gets there, they open it and look in it.
They go through their mail.
They go through their mail.
They meaning the Navy officials.
So the customs officials there. So they could have confiscated them. So, but the long and short of it is, my son's not getting his Christmas present.
That pint of whiskey you send him's fine.
Sure. Yeah, that's
flammable.
Yeah.
And a guy in the chat room points out there are 3 people in that picture without mustaches. There's one that has kind of...
Oh, that doesn't count as a mustache?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah,
it's my handsome boy. And it's his birthday coming up.
Why does that guy in the very front look familiar to me, though?
Oh, I don't know. That's Snoop Dogg. That guy?
Yeah, that guy.
All right. I want to thank Jeff for making a donation. Russell and Christy donated in memory of Laura Ackerman. I think I'm saying that right, Ackerman? Thank you very much for your donations. 801-819-7300. Go to theroadhome.org if you want to donate on the website, or Venmo and PayPal at The Road Home. All right. Traffic, please, Gina.
Got a crash southbound I-15, 85th South in Midvale on the left shoulder. Crash northbound I-15 just north of 98th South in Sandy. That's also on the right shoulder. Crash southbound I-15, 15th South in Woods Cross. 2 center lanes are affected there. It's another crash in Midvale, northbound I-15, 79th South. And let me check our message stream. That's where you text in what you're seeing out there on the roads, and we appreciate it when you do that. 33986. Somebody says southbound I-15 is a mess. Accident at about 94 South in the left lane. Debris across 3 lanes, backed up to 54 South. Will only get worse with cleaning up. Thank you, Infinity member, whoever sent that in. At 33986. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice, paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com.
The pods were probably sent by ground truck.
Oh, to my house?
And they would be sent on a plane, high altitude.
Oh, okay,
so
all right.
Probably get a lot to
well, he'll have a present when he gets home in a year.
A year.
Hold on to him. Because I had a monogram. You know how you can get the little case monogram?
That's adorable. Adorable.
So it's Festus FB?
FB, Festus Burberry. Yeah.
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back after some messages and a song with more from the Road Home, where we are broadcasting live from this morning. Continuing to take your donations at theroadhome.org. Make it so. Let's take a break here. Oh, we got the Boner Recap game coming up after some messages and a song. What is the prize for the Boner Recap?
The Boner Recap prize is tickets to Mysteries of the Ice Ages exhibit. It's a 5-pack of tickets for that.
All right.
Natural History Museum.
Natural History Museum tickets. That's something nice to do over the holidays while families visiting. I think 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win. All right, just tell us who won the Boner this morning. And if you were listening, you know, and if you weren't listening, cheat. Go to x96.com and click on the box, and it'll tell you the winner right there. Let's tell you about Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
Yeah, you're running out of time to nominate a family for this Grandma Jana giveaway. Jana is Jaden Larson's mom. And they call her Grandma Jana because she said she was a better grandma than a mom. And that she was always trying to help people. And so Larson HVAC and Plumbing wants to help a deserving family this holiday season, but they need you to nominate that family. They're giving away a free furnace or water heater. You need to go to larsonhvac.com/X96 before December 31st. That's where you nominate someone who's in need this season. Now, that could be you. Maybe your family is in need of this, or maybe you know of somebody that could use a new furnace or water heater. While you're at the website, you can learn more about their specials. Make your HVAC plumbing systems worry-free all year round at larsonhvac.com/X96. We've had them in all of our houses.
Oh, yeah.
Doing both HVAC and plumbing, and they can do that for you, too. You can give them a call to 801-930-5450.
KXRK Provo, X96.
Did you want to talk about Super Bowl commercials here? I think I didn't see a lot of them because I stopped watching the game.
I was watching them, but there just wasn't anything that really jumped out at me.
I didn't see it till the end of the game, so you guys might have missed the Jeep commercial with Harrison
I missed
Ford.
that one. I watched it this morning.
Beautiful. Really well done.
Yeah, let me find it here.
Longest thing we ever do is live our lives. But life doesn't come with an owner's manual. Might have been nice, huh? But that means we get to write our own story.
This is it's 2 minutes long, and it's directed by famous director.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that guy.
Look it up.
No.
Okay.
I will.
Or maybe freedom is for everybody, but it isn't free. It's earned. There are real heroes in the world, but not the ones in the movies. Real heroes are humble. They're not driven by pride. Pride is a terrible driver. Freedom is
it makes you want to buy a Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Harrison Ford just has James Mangold.
James Mangold.
Harrison Ford just has this very comforting.
It's called gravitas, Gina.
Yeah.
Yes.
The most sacred thing in life isn't the path.
And I couldn't help but sit and watch this and go, do you think that's really his cabin?
You don't have to be
Because
friendly.
it looks like.
Do you think that's really his
Maybe.
dog? You know,
Yeah,
is that his
probably.
dog?
It might be.
Which way to go?
But the best part is the very last line. You got to let it go.
But our differences can be our strength.
All right, here we go.
So choose.
Here we go.
But choose wisely. Choose what makes you happy. My friends, my family, my work make me happy. This Jeep makes me happy, even though my name is.
He kind of whispers forward.
And it's an electric Jeep.
Yeah. You see him walk out and unplug it, and
yeah.
it's very, very good.
Somebody said the Willem Dafoe, Catherine O'Hara playing pickleball was a good one.
Oh, I saw that. It was okay.
Katie liked that one.
You know, Willem Dafoe often looks menacing and
Yeah.
kind of creepy. He was sort of handsome in that ad, I thought.
Now, there was a Coffee Mate commercial that made me ill.
Now, what is that product?
So it looks like a can of whipped cream.
Yeah, I couldn't
But it's
figure out-
cold. It's supposed to be cold foam
it's
for
the
your
cold foam.
coffee or your whatever
Hot
drink.
chocolate.
Okay.
But the ad, he tips back to
like you do.
take a shot of it, and this creepy, weird, fake long tongue comes out. It was one of those ads where I'm like, how did this get past a boardroom full of people saying, yes, it's just this minute-long, weird, fake tongue I hated it.
It didn't. It was too It was so distracting. It made me not want to buy the product, even though it's a product that I would probably buy and use.
And I don't. I really didn't care for the Matthew McConaughey Uber Eats.
Oh, I thought they were fine.
I mean,
I'm a Matthew McConaughey apologist.
From the very beginning, football's been a conspiracy to make us hungry. Now, let me tell you where it all started.
And we'll call this a pigskin. Make people crave bacon. And everybody loves bacon. I love bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Ever ask yourself how Buffalo got a team?
These wings deserve a team.
Yeah. I figured out a good team name for Buffalo, Bill.
Buffalo. Buffalo.
They do
A lot of
anything
this
to sell
is
food.
visual.
Yeah. Called refrigerator.
Yes. Even Peyton was in on it.
Omaha!
Steak.
Omaha!
And they're still at it.
Yeah.
I wrote. Why did I write after that? I wrote YouTube TV ad. What was that? It was for YouTube TV.
It was, to watch sports on TV, which I thought, on YouTube, which I thought was odd that it was broadcast on Fox. Don't watch our thing, watch their thing.
Did you see the Michael Shannon, Aubrey Plaza, Ritz Cracker commercial?
Yeah, and all I could do was focus on his hair. That's all I was looking at in that commercial, was the fact that he's losing his hair, and it kind of bothered me.
But they're out because they do have the same kind of countenance. You know, they have the same salty.
Oh, and then someone reminds me, the Eugene Levy eyebrows.
Oh, I like that.
It was for Pringles.
Yeah.
But it was disturbing.
His eyebrows go flying away at one point.
No, Eugene Levy was Little Caesars. You're thinking
Little Caesars.
You're thinking of Pringles was.
I got him mixed up.
Pringles was
mustaches.
Offerman and Andy Reid.
And their mustaches flew off.
Mustaches flew away.
See, that's confusing.
Hair flying, facial hair flying away.
Y'all should talk when you make these ads so that you're not doing the same.
Oh, and this one too. Fleshy Hat Guy was horrible. Again, I don't remember what that ad was for, but that was a guy that had a cowboy hat made out of
his head.
It was part of his head.
And I don't. But what was it for?
See, that's where ads are not good if you don't remember what they're.
Well, I'll talk about the movie trailers coming up in Geek News.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there are a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Raise your voice strong, celebrate all night long. Wind up parade, dance along, feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective we know how to have a good time, come show. Colors, bright lights on.
Springville just donated.
I understand she donated pedals.
No, she donated money. She called 801-819-7300 for the road home.
That's what little Zuzu in Springville calls money.
Oh, pedals. They look good. Yeah.
That's what happened to the money for the building and loan. Damn.
801-819-7300 or theroadhome.org, or you can Venmo, PayPal at the Road Home.
Wasn't there a band called Zuzu's Pedals?
Yes.
They went a long way, didn't they? Listen, it's time for the Boner Recap. This is a prize situation. I think the prize is the Natural History Museum.
Yeah, Mysteries of the Ice Age exhibit is open at the Natural History Museum now through January. Explore 80,000 years of the Earth's dramatic history. We have a 5-pack of tickets to give away.
So if you've ever wondered what happened to those dinosaurs, this is a way to find out.
That's a mystery.
So we have a contestant, Nick?
Yeah, we got Brent on the line.
Brent?
Hi, Brent. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing fine. How are you, Lord?
Great. What are you doing this morning?
I am job hunting.
Oh,
my favorite hobby.
My favorite hobby.
What kind of a job? Any kind of a job or something specific?
I am hoping to land as a marketing manager somewhere. So, a good storyteller.
Okay.
You know, there's good money in religion. It's tax-free, too.
Right here.
Yeah, start your own congregation.
Something to think about.
Yeah. Listen,
I like it.
Brent, we can't give you any money, but we can give you a prize. I will read you the boner candidates today. You tell me which one was the winner, and you'll get some tickets to go up to the Natural History Museum and find out just what happened to those damn dinosaurs. Did you hear the boners earlier today?
I will just say I did my marketing research.
Okay. That's a good marketing manager right there.
There you go.
All right, Brent. Boner candidate number one, Walk of Fame or Walk of Shame? This is the White House unveiling plaques, a series of plaques near the Oval Office that mock Donald Trump's recent Democratic predecessors in the style of his hyperbolic social media posts. The plaques portray an often inaccurate version of history that aligns with Trump's worldview about these various presidents.
Wait a minute. World history and Trump's worldview are different?
I think very different.
Wow.
And for instance, there's a portrait of Joe Biden. This is just so petty.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. There's a picture of Joe Biden. There's no picture of Joe Biden. There's a picture of an auto pen, and then a brass plaque underneath it that talks about him being Sleepy Joe and the world and the country's worst president ever.
A brass plaque with raised letters. I mean, this was not cheap, and it was meant to be there forever.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So that's number one. Voter candidate number two, well, are you independent or are you not independent? The chairman of the FCC, his name is Brendan Carr, testifying before a Senate committee. They said, now, Mr. Carr, is the Federal Communications Commission supposed to be independent? Is it an independent agency? No, it's not independent. Never meant to be independent.
It says right on the website.
Well, it says it says on your website, an independent commission, which is supposed to oversee communications. No. We're not supposed to be independent.
And that's also a wrong answer. It's supposed to be independent.
Yeah.
And they took the word independent off the website almost immediately when he said that.
It was within minutes.
And then voter candidate number three, Sarah was convinced the puppy needed her, and so she said goodbye to $800. This is a sad story, really, of a woman, a grandmotherly woman who had lost her Yorkshire Terrier named Morky. 10 years she'd had the dog. But her granddaughter found online, here's another one named Chloe. Looks lovely. And Sarah fell in love with Chloe online and spent an awful lot of money to try and get Chloe to her from whatever state she was in.
There are a lot of these scams, actually. It's a popular scam.
She sent a lot of money, and it turned out there really was no Chloe, a Yorkshire Terrier, at all.
Adopt locally.
This poor woman is out $800. So there you go. Those were the three candidates. Brent, which one was the winner?
I believe number one.
It was, in fact, number one, Brent. Congratulations. You and four of your family members or friends get to go to the Natural History Museum for this exhibit. So enjoy that, and hang on the line, and not Katie, she's here.
Dawson.
Probably Dawson will tell you what you need to do. Hang on, Brent.
Right.
Thank you.
It's 801-819-7300 to make your donation to the Road Home, or go to theroadhome.org, Venmo or PayPal at the Road Home.
We're in the lead. X96 is credited with $30,678.
Plus the match, right?
Plus the match. Our closest competitor is $12,831. So we're well in the lead, but we are only at 13% of the overall goal. And if you're hearing like this and go, wow, that's a lot of money so far, you need to remember this money that they raise this time of year, it has to last all year long.
The whole year. Yeah. Paying the bills, electricity, all of that.
Mm-hmm. And they have professional staff here that has to be paid. You know, they have social workers here. They have drug and alcohol counselors. They have housing specialists. These are professional people, and they make this thing go, and salaries need to be paid as well.
Just nice to see some of the stations that we're way out in front of, you know, stations that are really political, you know.
They have a bent, don't, right?
They do have a bent, yes.
No, these are stations that have the correct politics.
Oh, the right politics.
Yeah, the right politics.
Oh, is that what I'm missing in the equation?
I think that's what you're missing.
But I don't understand because our listeners are the ones that are donating the most money. So
Bleeding heart liberals.
I don't get it.
All right. Well, we will take a break. We will be back after these messages with some big boy news and opinioendo. Stand by for that. BigOTires.com.
I love my new tires I got at Big O. I made an appointment online. I went to BigOTires.com, said I need 4 new tires, and I got some sweet Pirelli Scorpions, but they have all kinds of tires.
I saw Gina yesterday as we left our remote caressing her tires before she got into the car.
Be careful, they're scorpions.
And that's what scorpions do, you know.
Yeah.
Right now at Big O, your locally owned Big O store, you can get save $100 instantly on select sets of 4 in-stock tires. That's a savings of $100 just instantaneously. Get to know your Big O Tire store, the one near you. There's one in your neighborhood, I'm sure. I go to the one on 2nd East and South Temple whenever I need tires or wiper blades or batteries or shocks, struts, wheel alignments, oil changes, all of that kind of thing. And it's nice. You make an appointment online. All you have to do is go to BigOTires.com. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
X96.
So yesterday I had an appointment for
a skin graft.
Not a graft. Bill has this done quite often.
Regularly.
Where he gets things burned off his face.
6 minutes, they find little precancerous things on my face. Because I've had some really bad ones, and so we're going to get them early.
And none of this is bad. It's just let's get rid of all that. So I was there and had it done, and I was not prepared for the aftermath.
Yeah, you look pretty beat up.
I look pretty beat up. Well, which is great. I'm glad I had it done. And but they said let it ooze. Don't and it's hard because it itches, and I want to touch it. But
Was it the liquid nitrogen? Is that what?
No, this was a laser.
Oh yeah. See, they use liquid nitrogen on me, so they don't do that. What you're getting?
But I'm
there.
oozing.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving my appointment oozing, and my mom calls. You might remember a while ago I told you my mom had a kidney stone.
The Sainted Mary Claire had a kidney stone.
And at the time, they said, we can do surgery or you can wait it out. And at the time she said, well, I'll wait it out.
Hasn't gotten better.
Well, because the kidney stone can move, so it gets to a point where you're like, oh, well, it doesn't hurt anymore because it's making its way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But then it hits you out of the blue. And it was, and she said, and she was home, and Daddy Gary was at work, and she was trying to talk me into just sitting there at her house with her till he got home from work. I'm like, no, we're gonna go to the hospital.
Now, can I guess what's happening here? First of all, she tried to talk you into sitting and waiting because she did not want to be seen.
Well, she.
Am I right?
No, no.
With you?
Because this is on the phone. She doesn't know this is what's showing up at her house.
I see. Okay. I thought you were there.
No.
Oh, okay.
She's doing I'm fine. No, I don't need to go to the hospital. I'm like, Mom, you need to go to the hospital. So I get to her house and she sees my face and it's, oh my God, what happened? I'm like, it's fine. I just had some stuff lasered off my face. So we go to the emergency room. She's in a great deal of pain. We're there for her.
Oh, I'm not laughing that she's in pain.
No.
I just know what's coming.
But the first thing she says when the doctor comes in, she says, I just have to let you know, my daughter had stuff burned off her face. She's not a meth addict. She was very concerned.
She's a beautiful girl, really.
About me being seen in public.
Yeah.
like this.
I thought she was going to say, "You wait in the car."
No, but before we address any of her problems, she had to get it out there. My daughter who brought me is not a meth addict.
Didn't really want to be seen with you.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So that's my quick story.
Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
Cheers, everybody.
Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
6.
All right, 9:19 right now. And it is time for some big boy news and opinioendo. We're broadcasting live from the road home, of course. 801-819-7300 is the number to call to make your donation, or you can go to theroadhome.org. Venmo or PayPal at the Road Home. We'll take your donations any one of those ways. News brought to you by
Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982. Located in the heart of Trolley Square, it's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
Well, I did this story earlier, and I forgot to mention an anomaly in this story, which I thought was odd. This is the story about the tree that got blown over up in Huntsville yesterday. A lot of trees got blown down, but this one crashed into this person's house up in Huntsville. Giant blue spruce, the Harris family. And Mr. Harris said, I heard a thump on the house. He's a retired school teacher. I heard a thump on the house, and wind had been blowing, and it had been raining quite a bit, and I thought, oh no, what's going on? And the tree knocked a big hole in their roof, and it's going to be very expensive. Nobody was hurt, fortunately.
Gina was showing us some of those pictures.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
all over town the trees are down.
But here's the anomaly in the story that I forgot to mention. John's mother, Meekin, and her husband built the home and planted the tree more than a century ago.
Wow.
Yes, we built the house in 1964. That was not more than a century
That's not more
ago.
than a century, no.
A century is a decade? Do they mean
No, I think what they meant to say was, and again, this is people not proofreading and not being very smart, I think what they meant to say was that it was planted last century.
Oh. Not a century ago.
Not a century ago.
Yeah.
It was planted last century.
I talked to my sister last night, and she said it felt like we were in the middle of a hurricane. She said, I thought our roof was going to come off.
It did at my house, too, but for like 10 minutes, maybe. That was it. In the year 2000, Steve Zahn, an actor.
Bad ape.
Steve Zahn, you forget, he's been in everything.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. He's been in everything. I don't know why he's not a huge star. I guess because he's a very accomplished, like, second or third build.
He's a character
actor.
Yeah.
Anyway, he covered Neil Diamond songs opposite Jack Black on the set of a now cult comedy called Saving Silverman.
Yes.
25 years later, Steve Zahn, Jack Black picked up right where they left off by holding impromptu sing-alongs on the Australian set of Tom Gormican's Meta Anaconda reboot. But instead of Silverman's angry raccoon, Steve Zahn, along with Black, Paul Rudd, and Tandy Newton, have had to run for their lives from an anaconda and murderous gold miners. I am all over this movie.
Yeah.
The original Anaconda was great because John Voight got at by a snake. But
you were rooting for the snake.
Sure.
But it was sort of, I mean, it was a serious kind of horror thriller, but it veered into being kind of campy because it was so over the top. Well, I think this one they're taking off on it, and they're going to make it just...
The plot of this one is that these guys are failed filmmakers who have decided they're going to do it on their own, remake Anaconda.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
I think it should be interesting. John Travolta and his wife Kelly Preston had 3 children together, but their youngest kid is biologically a Presley.
I don't know if I believe this.
This is according to a bombshell legal document. Priscilla Presley's former business partner, Brigitte Krause, is currently suing Priscilla's son, Navarone Garcia.
Navarone?
Oh, yeah, that's his
for breach of contract. Because what's way more interesting in new legal documents filed in the case is that Krause alleges that John and Kelly used Riley Keough's eggs to give birth to their son, Ben.
So Riley Keough is Priscilla's daughter.
Yeah.
No, granddaughter. She's Lisa Marie's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the papers, Krause alleges Michael Lockwood, Lisa Marie Presley's ex-husband, told her Kelly had been unable to bear her own children. Krause claims that John and Kelly previously used Lisa Marie's eggs to get pregnant, and they no longer wanted Lisa's eggs because they didn't want eggs with heroin on them.
I mean, who does?
I want eggs with salt and pepper. I don't care for heroin on my eggs. I think this is a bunch of nonsense. Romy and Jake Reiner, children of Rob Reiner and Michelle Singer, have issued a statement on the horrific and devastating loss of their parents, days after their brother Nick was charged with murder in connection with the deaths. Words cannot even begin to describe the unimaginable pain we are experiencing every moment of the day. This horrific and devastating loss of our parents, Rob and Michelle Reiner, is something that no one should ever have to experience. They weren't just our parents, they were our best friends. We are grateful for the outpouring of condolence, kindness, and support we've received not only from family and friends, but from people from all walks of life. We now ask for respect and privacy, for speculation to be tempered with compassion and humanity, and for our parents to be remembered for the incredible lives they lived and the love they gave.
So you know how I call Nick our Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Nick's your buddy, Nick's your pal.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I got that from?
Movie.
The Sure Thing.
Yes.
Rob Reiner.
And he named his son.
That was his first movie.
Nick.
Oh.
I was just thinking about that last night. Nick, I don't want that to take anything away from you.
Let's not connect me and this story.
Too late, Nick.
Maybe let's not.
Really too late, Nick.
Shout me out for the first time this morning during this story.
Gina didn't have to mention that, but there she goes. She's put it out there. You are somehow associated with the death.
I know it's coming from a place of love, but
it is.
Bad time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's sorry.
You're going to like Christmas shoes for sure now, aren't
and
you?
guess what? Gina Barberi is the nice one on the show. She's the nice one. Let's see. She's very good at couching her niceness in it.
Well, and see, I thought she was going with the very British, very subtle way of calling someone stupid when you say our Nick.
Our Nick.
When you say our in front of their
Nick.
name.
No.
It's a very subtle way of saying you're stupid.
No.
Another
I
connection that. Love that I get shout-outs on the show every once in a while, but maybe not this time.
Not that.
We'll get you some more from Gina later on.
Mm-hmm.
Green Day's Mike Dirnt. Great name. Dirnt. Has surely inspired many young musicians to pick up a bass guitar over the years. But there was a time when a fellow Bay Area bassist inspired him. The veteran punk rocker, Green Day's Mike Dirnt, recalls being blown away the first time he saw the late Metallica bassist Cliff Burton play live.
He died in a car accident. Well, no, he got run over by a car. Not a car accident.
Did Nick's your buddy, Nick's your pal have anything to do with that
Not
accident?
at all.
Nick has an alibi.
This is before Nick was born.
He didn't know how to drive, or he would have run over him.
Yes.
Let's see what else we have. Jane's Addiction. Perry Farrell and his Jane's Addiction bandmates, Dave Navarro, Eric Avery, and Stephen Perkins, have resolved their differences.
They have?
That's what he says over the singer's onstage altercation with Navarro in September last
That means
year.
they've dropped their lawsuits? Is that what?
I think that means they settled out of court, but it also means they're not going to play again.
I haven't read the whole thing, but it says We would like to clarify the events surrounding the cancellation of the tour. We unilaterally determined we'd best not to continue the tour.
We can't be trusted to be in the same room together.
Exactly.
We have come together one last time to resolve our differences.
Sign here, please.
We now look forward to a future as we embark on our separate musical creative
We'll never
endeavors.
see them again.
Jane's Addiction will forever live in our hearts. We are proud of the music we created together. I hope I never see those jerks again. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't say that.
Does this resolution come in cash or check?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's all I have here. One more quickly.
All right.
A family in a place called Severance, Colorado.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, has won their battle against their homeowners association. Now, normally I would just say a homeowners association. Well, anything you can do to win a battle against them is good.
Usually, yes.
They've won their battle to keep their 28-foot-tall inflatable Santa Claus in front of their home.
It's Christmas. Let them have a Santa. But
I don't know. I don't know. I agree with the homeowners association.
There shouldn't be.
Get that out of here.
They are in the Christmas spirit.
I don't want a if you want to have a 5-foot or a 6-foot Santa, maybe even a 10-foot Santa.
How do you feel about the 28-foot skeleton? Because the giant skeleton. You like those? So those are okay. It's the Santa that's.
Yeah, it's the Santa. You don't want. I don't want a 28-foot tall Santa. No, do not. So, but they get to keep it. So there you go.
There we go. Weather.
Well, that crazy wind and storm that blew through, we had record-breaking heat yesterday, 67 for a high yesterday. Yeah. But behind that, we've cooled off quite a bit, only 49 for a high today. Overnight low 41, tomorrow 56. Next chance of rain looks like it's probably Friday night into Saturday, about a 90% chance. And we kind of keep that throughout the weekend, it looks like. Big O Tires is rolling out the savings this holiday season. For a limited time, save $100 instantly on selects of 4 in-stock tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, 801-819-7300 is the number to call to make your donations. Go to theroadhome.org if you want to donate online, or Venmo and PayPal your money to @theroadhome. Easy to do. All right, we'll have more after these. X96.
Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. don't call this day drinking. This is refined.
Goldfinger. Let's see. I want to thank Nora and Ryan, also Troy Pope. They all donated at 801-819-7300. TheRoadHome.org is the website, or Venmo and PayPal at The Road Home. And Logan Page is here.
Logan with the Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers. So you guys have done your big caravan. Did you bring all the trucks in?
Yeah, they'll be down here at 10, so they are on their way. We should have about 15 or 16 trucks.
Wow. Now, do you have any idea? Now, which Chevy dealer do you work at, Logan?
So I'm at Riverton Chevrolet. In fact, we had you guys in our store last week.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for, and that's really a big thing for us to have some success with this donation. It takes our media partners, so I very much appreciate you guys being a part of that.
You guys are always great hosts.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, I think we go to 3 Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers each year, and you kind of rotate them around and that. And usually the ones we go to, they do quite well in gathering things for the road home.
Yeah, it is. It's great. You know, we start this thing off, I guess 3 or 4 weeks ago is when we begin collecting donations. It's fun to watch those swell, and all of a sudden those trucks are overflowing onto the showroom floors and so forth. So.
Now, yesterday we were at Young.
In Layton.
Up in Layton. A lot of stuff. Now,
I felt like that was the most, at least at the stores we were at. But do you know if the stores had more than that? Who had the biggest haul?
Well, we're going to see when those trucks all arrive.
Okay.
So, yeah. But it's a little friendly competition amongst us, for sure, to try to make sure. But you guys always pull a good crowd when you swing by the stores, so thank you.
Well, it's our pleasure to do it, and I understand the idea of the friendly competition. You want to see which Rocky Mountain Chevy dealer can get the most stuff, and we want to see out of the radio stations. You know, we want to raise more money than all the rest of them. So, but it's for a good cause. So.
That's right. Yeah, we've been a part of it for 14 years now, and each year it grows, and I think our customers and our employees are all trained now, you know, so by this time of year they're swinging by and dropping goods off. It's just an easy, wonderful way for us to give back.
You know, I sometimes wonder, and you can maybe just tell me about this. You know, we say, well, you know, there are a lot of other Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers around. You can go to any of them. You don't have to come to the one we're at, and you go to any of them throughout the whole season. Do the other dealerships get a fair amount of people coming in, bringing stuff?
Yeah, they really do, and there is. You're right. It's why we get involved. Is I think this time of year, people, you know, it's 'tis the season. It's in their mind. How do I give back? How do I donate? And they don't always know exactly where to go. And it's easy to find a Chevy store, right? So you swing into any of us, we collect it and get it down here. Obviously, we try to have it by today. But even now, you know, if some of your listeners are going, oh shoot, I didn't get that bag in. Don't worry about trying to figure out where to go. Just drop it off to a Chevy store. Nice. We'll make sure we get it here. You know.
Makes it convenient. That's great. I'm glad we've developed this partnership over the years, and I hope we keep it up. So next year we'll do it again, okay?
I'll look forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here's open. Thank you very much, Logan.
Thank you.
All right.
801-819-7300 if you like to call. TheRoadHome.org. You want to do that online, or Venmo or PayPal at The Road Home. We're right now at $31,392. That's the X96 portion. Next closest competitor is $12,831. So we're in fairly good shape right now.
You know, the only times we have not won the fundraising is when, at the last minute, a huge donor from another station comes in with a gigantic check.
Yeah. It's usually the sports station.
Yeah.
Or F at 100.
So we want to just have a huge cushion so that if that happens, we can still beat them.
And when we say we're including you, friends of the program, in that. We're just putting the message out there, but you guys are the ones that hear it and act on it. And by gum, you do it every year.
Well, we got a few minutes here.
Well, I don't have anything else. That's too bad. I'm too tired.
You know, tomorrow's our last show of the year. our last show of the year is always whenever the Road Home broadcast is, and for some reason it was a little earlier this year. Like, we've done this broadcast on Christmas Eve before.
Have we?
Yeah. So
this is early, and the weather is also not putting people in a giving spirit. We've discovered, it's science, we've discovered over the years that when it snows a lot, y'all tend to give more. And since it was, 60 yesterday?
67. We had a high of 60.
It's going to be in the 50s on Christmas Day.
Yep.
The donations are a little slower than we'd like. But, hey,
the need is still there. And the cold and snow is coming. I mean, we're not going to go all winter without having it. And the donations that we're raising for the Road Home now have to last all year long. So...
Mm-hmm. So 801-819-7300, theroadhome.org, or Venmo and PayPal at The Road Home.
Hey, I have an interesting list here that I found.
An item of a list of interest.
Do we want to do that here or somewhere else?
I don't know how long is the list.
Well, it's I don't know.
Has it got like 3 things?
No, it's got many.
We could start it here and then finish it. How about that?
It's just it's expert
Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Its experts are predicting which baby names will be popular next year.
Okay.
All right. As the new year approaches, Huffington Post.
These would conceivably be people that are pregnant now.
Yeah.
Like at this second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby, and they asked baby name experts, whoever they were.
Oh, the people go to school for years to do that.
All right.
Okay, here are some of their picks.
Okay.
And they give the reasons. Sienna. Yeah.
Okay, how come?
It taps into the natural cottage core vibes. I don't know what that means.
Oh, cottage core, yeah.
That's a kind of a decorating
Yeah,
style.
it's like, it kind of looks like grandma house.
Live, laugh, love.
Oh, do you like cottage core, Katie? Oh, but it's kind of grandma-y. That's kind of...
Sienna is a name associated with that. Cosmo.
No.
Sure.
No, you know who's Cosmo? Scarlett Johansson and Colin Joe's son. That's what
it says it right here. They named their son that in 2021. America's warming up to this decidedly geek chic boy name.
Well, let's not forget that Michael Richards
Cosmo Kramer
has kind of a racism problem.
Romy.
Yes.
Romy.
As in Romy and Michelle?
Short, sweet, impossibly sweet baby name.
Impossibly
sweet. Romy is one of those names like Kit.
I like the name Kit.
It's an appealing. Yeah, my wife's cousin has a sister named. Well, I guess Kit is her cousin as well.
I used to have a car that I would fight crime with.
That's a different thing.
Callum. Callum is one of the fastest rising, most viewed names on Nameberry in 2025. Nameberry is where if you're trying to figure out a name, you go.
Yeah, it's just lists.
Nameberry.
Let's see, Colette.
That's a nice name.
Yeah, you don't hear that much
You don't
anymore.
run into a Colette very often.
Benson.
No. It's because of Benson Boone, I'm sure.
Is that why?
Is that what
Probably.
it says?
No.
But I think of Robert Guillaume.
Exactly.
Because I'm old.
Now, this one I can't stand.
What?
Oakland.
Oakland? That is a Utah name if I ever heard.
Oaklynn.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's, no.
It's not good.
Oakland, and then here's another one I don't like. This one sounds like a pair of rubber boots that you wear to go fishing in. Macklin.
My Macklin boots.
I got to put on my Macklins.
Go down to the Carhartt store and get me a pair of Macklins.
Those both sound like painful Utah names.
Yeah.
Here's another one. This one's terrible. Fia.
Oh, no, Fia's fine.
Fia, F-I-A?
Yes.
Fia is fine.
No, it's lazy.
It's diminutive for Sophia.
It's lazy.
Fine.
If you're going to have Fia, you're too lazy to say Sophia.
It's like a nickname.
I don't know.
Arthur? That's okay.
Yeah.
Arthur?
Yeah.
There are little kids named Arthur?
Sure. Yeah.
That's a grown-up name.
Well, you call him Artie or Art.
Sure.
Now, Una.
Y-U-N-A.
Y-U-N-A. Una. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I don't care for that.
Yeah, Jimmy John's in the chat room. Can't wait for Grandpa Oakland and Cosmo to arrive.
Evren.
Evren.
E-V-R-E-N.
That's another. These are like. I'm surprised. I know this isn't a Utah list, but these are very Utah.
The name has Turkish roots, and it means the universe.
That's kind of cool.
And it is a gender neutral name. Says you could name a boy Evren. That sounds a little too feminine to me, but
Evren?
Yeah.
Boy, that's tough.
Coulter, not Colton. Coulter.
Like Coulter Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a last name, named after John Coulter. Rumi, or Rummy.
R-U-M-I.
Yeah, I think
Rummy?
I think you should use that because people would call you Rummy. Hey, Rummy.
Although, if you share an apartment with somebody, Rumi, that works pretty.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a name apparently from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh.
Yes. Conrad.
Conrad.
Oh, come on. I don't want to see a 1-year-old Conrad.
Where do I know? So, a guy
Conrad
named
Bain.
On
more
TV.
Benson stuff.
More Benson
On
stuff.
TV, saw a guy named Conrad, and people would call him Connie.
Connie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Jordan or Jordy, I don't know.
Aren't there a million Jordans, really?
Yeah, there are already too many. I'm putting that on the list with Mike.
Yeah. And who did we have call us this morning? Benson? No.
No.
Boone.
Bronte.
No, there was another one. Boone, I think it was, or I can't remember.
I don't remember.
But I do remember Bronte.
Yeah.
That was that's a fake name.
Shouldn't Bronte be a girl's name?
A last name, Charlotte Bronte.
Emily
Bronte.
The sisters.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Those are the names.
Okay, that's good enough.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
So Nick wasn't on that list.
No. Hey, Una! No, it doesn't work.
No.
That's it.
You're a cute little one, Conrad. Yes, you are, Conrad.
Oh, Macklin!
This doesn't work.
No.
This doesn't work. All right. We will take a break. We'll be back finishing things off here at the Road Home. 801-819-7300, theroadhome.org, or Venmo and PayPal at the Road Home is how you make your donation, and we thank you in advance. Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center. They are at 9872 South, 700 East in Sandy.
They have a beautiful facility. I took Oakley there Oakley's a perfectly fine name, by the way.
Good for a dog.
Yeah.
Oakley there for her 1-year-old appointment.
Terrific, because it's our friend Dr. Josh Davis, who's on our show every other week, helping you out with your puppies and kitties. He's opened up his own place, and what's great about this is that Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy, they're privately owned and operated. So they put their pets and their people at the heart of everything they do, and they offer a more personalized experience that is hard to find. These large corporate-owned hospitals are moving in. One moved into the liquor store next to REI there. It's just this gigantic thing. And I just thought to myself, it's just so cold. It's so antiseptic.
Yeah.
It just there didn't seem to be any love at all.
Yeah.
But there you go. TrilogyVetSandy.com is the website. They are located at 9872 South, 700 East in Sandy. Go say hi to Dr. Josh. X90.
I could have maybe had better voting candidates.
Oh, those are good. Why?
Well, I mean, listen. Listen. I mean, I still have in that. So I have a little file that says "boner on deck." That's where I put the ones that I'm.
That's where
considering.
they're warming up.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm considering. Listen to some of these titles, and then maybe I'll tell you about a couple of them. Woman names newborn son methamphetamine rules.
That one kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah, well, it's not what you think.
Oh.
Yeah. Woman spreads dead brother's ashes in a packed club pool in Ibiza. Police officer, no, I don't want to do that one. How about Gilbert Arenas podcasts slams Utah. Moved the Jazz to Seattle, he says. And it's just him slamming Utah.
Okay.
Aussie man fined over $2,000 for taking his pet python surfing.
I have questions.
He was just on a surfboard and the python was around his neck.
And so he's like,
Yeah.
oh, look at me.
If you fall and the python
Yeah, that's why he got
falls-
fined.
Exactly.
Yeah. Teen dresses up as married woman to rob bank.
How do you dress up as a married woman?
As you can see, I'm married.
I'm a giant.
I'm here to take money out of my husband's account.
I think that's exactly
You
what
know,
he did.
my husband.
Yeah. Teacher cuts girl's hair without permission. Now here's one you really might want to hear this one.
Okay.
Trump aide Cassidy Hutchison claims Rudy Giuliani groped her on January 6th.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And you want to hear?
I saw the Borat movie, so you know.
You want to hear any of these? How about let's? Woman names newborn son methamphetamine.
Yeah, when you're saying it's not what you think,
Yeah.
I'm curious what that means.
Yeah, and I've had this in the file for a few days. It's New South Wales, Australia. An Australian journalist, Kirsten Drysdale, is currently in a newborn bliss bubble, having recently welcomed her child with her husband, Chris. There's just one problem. Her son's legal name is Methamphetamine Rules.
What?
The New South Wales...
Well, that's just too hard to spell. He's going to have a hard time in kindergarten spelling.
Well, they call him MR. The Registry of Birth, Deaths, and Marriages. Now, see, so you think, oh, well, she's the boner candidate, right, for naming her kid? No, that's not where it is. The registry let the name slip through the cracks during its submission process, despite offensive terms being prohibited. A spokesperson told News.com that they've since strengthened their system to avoid it happening again. Okay, mistakes happen, but why would Drysdale name her child Methamphetamine Rules to begin with? She is a TV presenter and been working on a story which aims to investigate the answers to viewers' burning questions. One of them was, what can I legally name my baby? While researching for the story, the heavily pregnant Drysdale was trying to decipher what the register default names a child if a parent's first submission is rejected.
Okay.
And she wasn't getting a clear answer from the government. She was about to give birth. She decided this was perfect timing to take matters into her own hands as part of the story.
Okay.
We thought, what is the most outrageous name we can think of that will definitely not be accepted by the registry?
I see where this is going.
It was really just a lighthearted, curious attempt to get an answer to the question.
Thought for sure they're going to reject this.
Well, imagine Ms. Drysdale's horror when her initial outline submission listing her son's fake name was approved very quickly. Weeks later, Drysdale got quite the push present when the official birth certificate arrived in the mail, and right there on the official birth certificate, Methamphetamine Rules. I don't know how this slipped through, said the manager of the registry. I don't. Possibly they thought methamphetamine was a Greek name, said the reporter. They haven't really given us a clear answer how this happened.
Hi.
So
my name's Methamphetamine Rules, but you can just call me Meth.
It's
that's interesting.
I know, and so the registry would have been the boner candidate there. I don't. So now I'm going to have to, and then the Rudy Giuliani one is just. As we wrap it up here, we want to talk to Caden Humphrey. Caden is with the Larry H. and Gail Miller Family Foundation. And you guys are matching starting at 10 o'clock, I think. The foundation is matching donations to the Road Home, right?
Yes, sir. Exactly right. So anybody that matches, if they send $5, then it'll turn into $10 to $20. It's a great way to multiply your donation.
That's really terrific. And is that it's for an hour? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And I think I looked on the list too, and you teamed up with the Huntsman Family Foundation in the same hour, so that's even more.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's two matches.
I think it's like tripling the money.
Yep, you're exactly right.
That's incredible.
And that's any way you're donating, whether that's on the phone, 801-819-7300, on the website, theroadhome.org, or Venmo, PayPal, at the Road Home. Any of those, the match will work.
It must be a cool job that you have, Caden Humphrey, to go around and talk to people, not just here, but I'm sure other places, and say, well, here's what the Gail and Larry H. Miller Family Foundation would like to do for you. That must be really gratifying.
It is. It's a great position to be in. It's really cool how much the family cares about the community and wants to help. And yeah, it's really cool going to events like this and seeing the impact it's made.
Yeah, and I imagine too, you go in to talk to people and they go, What? You're going to do what for us now?
Yeah, some people don't believe it. Yeah,
just be blown away.
And then they say, "What's the catch?"
Right.
Yeah. No, actually, I think if anybody in this community knows the Miller Family Foundation, there's not a catch.
Yeah, exactly.
They know that. I don't know if you see Gail Miller personally very often, but if you do, would you please thank her from us at X96 specifically for doing it?
Yeah, I definitely will.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Have we ever met Gail?
I don't think we've met Gail.
No, I don't think so. But and tell her that and maybe tomorrow. Tell her we'd like to have her on the show tomorrow.
There we go.
If she could get here.
I don't think I have that leverage, but
well, but maybe we do.
Okay. We don't.
No, we don't.
We really don't.
Yeah. Caden, it's nice to meet you. Thanks and please convey our best wishes to the Millers, and thanks so much.
Will do. Thank you for having me.
All right. Okay, I got a text here regarding your list of names.
Yes.
Listen to your name segment this morning. My son is aptly named Valor. I wanted something unique, but not some crazy spelling or too complicated.
So is it just V-A-L-O-R?
Yeah, I thought it would be impossible for anyone to actually mess that one up, since it's a word in the English dictionary.
Oh, I wouldn't assume that.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
He gets Valor.
Oh, that's terrible.
Velour.
Yeah.
He's not a fabric, or Valor. V-A-L-L-E-R.
Do they just call him Val ever?
Probably.
Sometimes a whole other name entirely that starts with a V, like Valerie.
Oh.
My mother, I think I've mentioned before, her name was Nola, and I said, "Why did your parents name you Nola? It's not a particularly popular name." And she said they thought that kids couldn't rhyme it with things and make jokes about it, but they figured out.
Of course, they always do. Now, feel free to run names by us, by the way, before you commit to it. You can email us and let us know. Usually what people do is, here's a list of names we're considering, and we'll help you whittle it down.
Yeah.
All right. Now, ordinarily, I'd be telling you to call and donate now. But after what we just heard with that whole triple match thing, wait until 10:01.
Just wait a couple minutes.
Yeah, wait a few minutes and then make your donation. 801-819-7300. Go to theroadhome.org. If you Venmo or PayPal, you can put us in, what's it called?
The memo.
The memo. Put us in the memo.
Venmo won't let you finish the transaction unless you put something there, so you may as well put...
It says, what's it for?
Yeah, so put X96 on.
We get credit for
I usually just put none of your business when I'm doing it.
I mean, that works, but we want X96 in there now.
Yes.
As we're leaving today, and by the way, this continues all day today, and we'll be back here tomorrow. So this isn't it's the end of our show, but the donations are continuing.
Yes. So. All right, let's do the promo and crawl towards the exit, shall we?
All right, I haven't read this, so let's see what happens.
You're Santa again.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Santa, are you going to meet us back here at the road home tomorrow?
Oh, you bet. I'll be there moving more people off the naughty list as they donate.
What if they donate in the name of the other radio stations other than X96?
Well, then they go on my disappointment list.
Just as long as they donate, go to theroadhome.org.
Radio from Hell, final show of the year, Friday morning here on X96.
I gave you an ellipsis there on purpose, Carrie. I thought you'd use it.
Where?
Final show of the year. I thought you were going to do that.
Final show of the year. Oh, dramatic pause.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You tried to trip him up, but
you put a comma in there. Maybe.
Then you would have. Okay.
See, I almost changed the line that I had, Gina.
What?
Well, then they go on my straight to hell list.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good. That would have been
good.
But I followed the script.
Can Santa decide who goes to hell?
I think so.
Sure.
He has that kind of power?
Yeah, you bet.
I'm sorry. You go straight to hell.
Oh, that's disturbing to know. Yeah, maybe Frank Chris.
Oh, okay.
Ask him tomorrow.
Okay.
If he and Santa ever team up.
to send people to hell?
Yeah. All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Thank you, everybody back at the studio, too. Nick and Dawson and Hudson. And thanks to the people here, besides Katie as well, Cynthia and
Zach and everybody.
Zach and everybody who's helped out. Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, the straight to hell, that was a better.
Straight to hell!
That was a better.
Nick is next.